Yeet. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta open this up. Excuse me. What's up, Jesse? How are you tonight, man? Farming Simulator 22.
That's all I can do for right now because I don't know if that one makes for some. Yeah.
Farming Simulator 22. There is one. It's Tony's got one at his place. It's a different one than what we've been using, but it's like a silo, like a red silo or something. Good lord. Oh, you mean the in-game tank? Yeah, yeah. I also have a big trailer over at my place if you want to grab it and park it over there. You see the new Lizard Silverado? Yeah, it's actually Chevrolet Silverado. I don't know how they got away with it. I downloaded it just in case it got pulled down. Sorry, I was looking for my tag document. I opened the wrong one. There we go. Everything else is good. What's up, Terry? How are you? See, the Silverado version got released to console. The Lizard Silverado. The Chevrolet Silverado was only available for PC, from what I read. And what's up, Matthew? How are you? What's up? Say what's up, Terry? I'm doing good, sir. How are you? All right. So, here you go. This tank's 94% full. If you want me to fill it with this. This thing's got 37,000 liters in it right now. I'm gonna probably update a couple things for next week. I want to put that slaughterhouse in, and I gotta put the pig barn back in that we were using, and then swap out the Silverado. If I had to test the Silverado out first, but I need to take the one fertilizer trailer out because I can't get it to work. There's another one that works, so gonna swap it out. I was gonna do it this week, but I was like, you don't want to, Oh yeah. I was about to say I logged in and it was like the cast jam is left, and I was like, wait, what? Hold up. And I looked over at Discord and I said, damn, he's early. It's just Devo kicking people in the nuts. Is this the... How'd you get outgoing? Cannot. Alright, screw it. What's up, Tony? You only hear me. What? Oh. Wait. What the world? That must have been what happened in
And like I'm 35 now. Like I don't have a desire to go out in the city and like get a drink.
How are you? Are you ready for Christmas? Sure. What's up, Sean? How are you doing? Sorry, something happened to my audio this week. I don't know what happened to it, but it should be working now. Better.
Did you already harvest these one time?
Nope. Haven't done anything with them other than mulch.
Cut the grass. Yeah.
Has anyone fooled around with the Silverado yet? Is it any good? It looks good. Other than in the picture where they put them stupid ass dually rims on it. Oy vey. I'm doing great. That's good to hear. I'd love to hear PJ's. Well, he's not talking right now. So if you hear in-game audio, you'll hear PJ's like this. This is actually pretty cool setup. I should buy another one of these and just have a regular day cab of it. I can do that. Ooh. How much is this going to cost me? Ah, we got enough. Can we do boxes and then tank? Oh, yeah. I like that. FLD 112. 120. I think I definitely want the 120. What's the... good lord. I don't need that. Good evening, Steve. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, we do quarter chrome. Definitely want dual stacks. There we go. Minor cuts. Bumper. Yeah, we want chrome. Standard headlights, cab fairings. I guess they don't have those because it's regular. It should. Should have the fairings out the back, but no. Fifth wheel ramps, nah. Wait, did we not switch it to? Have we not got? Okay, there we are. Air cleaners. No beacons. No. Definitely want the semi. Roof lights. I do want the. Oh, what? There we go. I like the bullet lights. Yeah, 5. We don't want the full line of them. Quarter chrome miners cut. Bumper 3. Headlights. Cab fairings. PP corner. We don't have room for that. FLD fairings. Plastic. Paint. I really wish there was fairings. I want to talk about the... Oh, good lord. It's been a week. Kid turned 8 today and got him construction sim. Nice! The new one where the... they just put out like a spaceship or space state or what, something like that. I think we might try to do that tomorrow. Racks. Because JT's going to be here. We don't need mirror, light pop lights, kick plate. And how much is this costing me? 20. It's only 25,000. Okay, that's not bad. I want all the lights in the back. No, just the lower lights. Hood mirrors. That's a yes. Yep. No chrome front. I guess we'll put them there. Classic. Tank steps. Yep. Main color. Oh, I don't have my color saved. Can I? I'll just make it white for now, and then we'll go back and change it. Tanks. Keep those chrome. Frame color, keep that. Yeah, okay. We'll keep all that the same. It's only gonna cost me 26 grand. Buy it. Yeah. DDD. I love it. They see me rolling. They hate it. Trying to catch me riding dirty. What up, what up, what up, what up? I think as soon as my guy's done planting. Okay. It's time to fast forward. Hey yo, you know who I am, you know I'm here. Oh, I think he's done. Mark this driveway for now. Oh wait, Tony's rolling. Tony's actually rolling. Riding dirty. Alright. So everything is planted, growing. Just need to roll some stuff. Finishing up some odds. What about the evens? Make sure you smash my like button. Yeah, smash it real good. Sorry. Oh, I'm still wearing the thin line outfitting shirt. I mean, I've been rocking that for about a month. I think it's time to change my shirt. The pits on this one's starting to get a little funky. Funky. That's to sleep. Where is my wardrobe? There it is. Alright. Why does it constantly put me in that? I've never worn that. It always... I am iron. Sorry. Well, that's... what's the back of this one look like? Yeah, okay, we'll rock this one. Dr. Britt Baker. Select. Definitely went to blue jeans. I feel like those shoes are more me. Oh, they're brand. Why are there red sneakers? I feel like these are more me. There we go. What about hats? Do we have any like? Is that the only beanie we have? It looks like it. Since it's cold outside, we'll wear a beanie, but no sleeves. And we gotta get our glasses. There we go. Confirm. All right. Do I have a roller? I thought I had one. Let's see, so I can help Tony out. I don't know what he did in 7 though. That's a bit weird. No, I don't. Oh wait, is that a roller? I think that's my roller. "16 people in chat mean there should be 16 likes." Well, you know, just because they're chatting doesn't mean they like the conversation. Just saying. I'll see 11. Sean will hunt the 5 of you down. You'll regret it. Oh, it's kind of... Oh, maybe we fast forward time. That's what happened there. Ooh, that's my bad. That's my bad. Because if you roll it now, it's just going to destroy the crop, I think. He'll come and find you. And he'll sing you the song that never ends. This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Do we have to fertilize it again? Or? Still can't get FS to work on my PC.
Did you plant all that stuff?
Huh? All the fields, yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I mean, it only took me like 3 weeks, but I got it done. As we were harvesting, Tony was going behind and plowing and cultivating, and I just went out and had the plower, the hired help doing the planting.
Oh, that works.
While I was doing other stuff. I think I liked the conversation that we had. What was the conversation that we had? Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah. My bad. Sorry. Oh, man. Is that doing anything? It is. Well, he will. Oh, he's amazing. Look at him, little chug. And then I guess we'll go get the sprayer. And then we'll start spraying these fields. Thank you, man. Whew. My nose is just like on something right now. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah. Big boy out. I think if it's the light blue, I think that means it's ready to be sprayed again, I believe. My God, what'd I do? Whew. This is a song.
Hey, that thing that you're driving right now?
Yeah.
Is there... What do you think the odds are as the clearance for...
I'm pretty sure I've tried it, and I don't think it worked. We can try it.
No good.
I can drive it over there. we can definitely test it out. Wait, does this...
I mean, it looks close.
Nah, probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Well, I can, like I said, I can drive it over there.
No. Keep doing your thing.
Well, I'm just filling it right now. Let's see if I can spray these fields yet or not.
I just had to switch my tractor.
On all the...
It's getting cold out there without having the cap on.
Huh? Sweet potato's 3 years old. Yeah, I put a beanie on. It's it's snowing. I kept a short sleeve shirt, my sunglasses.
Oh.
But
Okay. Well, the beanie.
on.
Head warmth.
Yeah, I mean, most of the heat escapes through your head anyway.
Yeah. That's why, cowboy hat's good year round.
This thing's got heat in it, so I just cranked that up.
Yeah. I mean, I was using the international harvester that didn't have the cap on it, and I was like, what am I doing? It's snowing right now. I'm freezing.
Freezing my ball up, man. I wish this freaking weather would decide what it wants to do. One day we're in the 20s, now it's in freaking 50s, supposed to be 60 tomorrow.
Yeah, this has been absolute trash.
Goddamn
Like, it was super cold the other day, and like, it's December, it should be.
Yeah, it was 29 at like 5 o'clock at night, and I was just like, jeez.
Yeah, and today I went out and I was like, what the hell? It's like, it was 55 up here today.
Yeah, that's what we hit mid 50s, I think. So, it was just 2 days ago, like I said, it was 29 degrees at 5 o'clock at night. And I was...
Yep.
Just make up your goddamn mind. That's all I ask. If you're going to be cold,
we had the wind,
cold.
too. So, like, our overnight temps were in the teens. And I was like, yes, thank you. Let's have some consistency here, though. Like, my wardrobe needs to decide. Like, normally there's a good, like, switch over point, and it's usually, like, around this time where I can just swap out and just put entirely cold weather stuff in, and it's just not so much.
Well, I mean, last winter, the only thing I ever wore around because it was so warm all winter long was a freaking hoodie. So I packed up. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna need any of that. Of course, we were supposed to be moving. They said 3 to 6 months, which, from August puts us moving back in, early winter time. And I was like, all right, so I ain't gonna need all of this because our really bad winters don't hit us till like January, February, March.
Yeah, January. Yep.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't need all this. We'll be moving back in the other place. Well, now we're not being moved in until middle of summer. So I'm looking at the giant wardrobe box that's been sitting in our closet, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And when it hit in the 20s, I was like, I'm gonna have to unpack you, aren't I? I think that's my mission. My wife works tomorrow. I think that's my mission for tomorrow is to pull everything out of that.
Yep. I have a similar job this weekend. I'm getting like a storage rack and like storage bins, like 27-gallon storage containers, and it's like right now we just have an extra bedroom, so all of like our overflow in terms of clothing just kind of goes in there, but there's no rhyme or reason to it, and it's like it's time to get some. We have limited storage, and we're trying to put a treadmill in the basement. Well, not basement, but like the storage area behind our garage where our washer and dryer is, and that's our real only storage area. So to make that work, we got to like actually do some organized storage. So my job this weekend is to make our storage more efficient.
Yeah, yes.
And that's going to include all the clothes and stuff. Because like I have my dresser, and then I'm supposed to have like a full closet, like 2-door closet, and then in the guest bedroom my wife has a full closet, like 2-door closet, and she also has a dresser, but I get my dresser and then half of a closet. And it's like, nope. That's because we have all of our like all season stuff out all the time.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's what we figured because they were like 3 to 6 months, and I was like, we plan for it to be shorter or longer, it'll be the opposite. So I was like, just pack everything you don't think you'll need right away into the second box, and everything you want unpacked immediately, pack it in the first box.
right.
So we did all that, and then I was like, it's only going to be 3 to 6 months. Here we are. It's been over 3 months now, and they haven't even started it yet. Now they're saying, oh, we're going to start in December. We don't know what date exactly in December, but sometime in December we're going to start. And it's going to be, they're going to wrap up
It's going to be
construction
a year,
6 months from then. I don't even think it's going to be a year. I think it's going to be like, we're talking like a 3-year process. So I'm just like, I've saved every single box, and they said they're going to give us more boxes when it's all over. So I was just like, screw it, just unpack. Fucking, I'm tired of walking around boxes.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what we did recently as well, because we thought that this was just going to be a temporary thing until we bought a house, and then like, haha, joke was on us. But we still have like everything in box. Like the hallway when you walk into our place still has boxes. We've been here for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Still has boxes.
That's what,
Because we thought that's how it was going to be. And then it's ironic because our landlords just texted us tonight, and we're like, hey, are you guys planning on like re-signing for the next year? And I'm like, didn't even question. I'm like, yep, we are. We're going to be here for a while. So it's just like, it comes to that point in time. At some point, you have to unpack the boxes.
yeah, that's what I'm.
But you never know. It's
just
open
know,
ended. We thought
like,
we were going to be here for a year, and
like now that they've gave us like an act, like before it was just like 3 to 6 months. That's all they were telling us. But now they're telling
Right.
us that the completion should be June, and then we'll start moving in after that. I'm just like, all right, now I have like some sort of time frame to know like how long it is. And I was like, it's gonna be cold. I gotta bust out my Carhartt.
Yep.
Especially if it's this cold. This already, we've already seen snow. It didn't accumulate, but
Yeah.
we had flurries. So
no.
I'm like, that means I'm gonna be shoveling. I need my Carhartt. What's up,
Yep.
Chad? How are you?
Well, I mean, it's lucky for you
my
that you
God,
didn't.
Steve. That's why
like-
it explains the weather.
I don't know, like take them for their
Okay, this is
word right off the bat. Because if I were living somewhere and like they told me that it was going to be 3 months, but you had to move all of your stuff, I would have gotten one of those like pods or whatever that they just bring and drop off, and I would have just like loaded all the stuff in that, and then only brought the essential stuff, so I didn't have to like move everything in. But
well, that's what I was hoping they
I
were
would
doing
have been
because
screwed.
they were like, if you, I can't remember what it was. They were gonna provide storage units for you to store
Yeah.
your stuff in, and I was like, that'd be
Oh, yeah,
really
they
really
paid-
great if they just like rent these pods that we could keep stuff in until, that.
Yeah,
But
even
they
like on
don't have
site.
any clue. Yeah, that's what the maintenance man was saying. He's clueless on it, and he was like, because
Hold up.
he was like, there's
Yeah.
a plot of land right out my front door that's for sale. It's 3 acres for commercial use,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, if I was running the place, I'd buy that piece of land. Boom, that's where our office goes instead of being in the back of the complex, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, also 3 acres, you could build like an entire new.
Well, what
complex.
he was saying, 'cause we don't really have, we have a small storage unit out back. We have really no
Yeah.
storage whatsoever. He was
Right.
like, that would be a great spot to put like storage units for residents to use.
Yeah, but you're not going to make any profit off of that purchase by doing that. So you'd have to build.
Yeah, but if you build like the office and like a rec room, you could up the price on.
Yeah, be careful what you say, because that would. I mean, you're living there now too, so
Yeah.
you also don't want it to get like too over the top, because then they could jack up the rents on everyone.
Oh yeah, turn off needs rolling. There we go. Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't mind paying a little bit more if we had stuff like that.
Like a pool.
Yeah, because like the other apartment complex across town, they have a community pool. They have a community gym. They have a
Yep,
community. And
it's the
their
same thing that
rent
was
is
popping
like-
up all over here. It's like they all look the same, all the cookie cutter. Like,
Well, like no, so they have a community pool. They have a community extra.
yeah, like fitness center,
yeah,
and then like
community
a
gym.
business center, a
They have, like-
function room, and
Yeah,
like all
They
that
have all
stuff.
kinds of
Yep.
stuff over there, and their rent is literally only $100 more than what we're paying here.
Dude,
It's just
move
it's
over
harder.
there.
It's harder to get in there because
Oh, I would
you know,
be like
everybody
checking
is
daily to
getting-
get over there.
So and
Shit,
they offer
$100?
not only do they have 2 bedrooms, they have 3 bedrooms, which they're converting some of the 2 bedrooms here into 3 bedrooms.
With just like redoing the existing floor plan, or like
Yeah.
expanding.
Oh, expand. So it's gonna. I guess they're gonna add on off to the back of them or something. I don't know. I don't know how that
Jesus.
works. But yeah, so it's just like, why? Why can't we?
I don't know.
And they're like, we're building a new office and a new maintenance shed, but it's gonna be at the back of the complex. So it's just kind of like, okay, why would you put it at the back? That makes literally no sense. Why when you have this chunk of land right off to the side of you, which I'm pretty sure they owned already. They just said screw it, we'll sell it, because the company
Maybe
they're using for like landscaping and everything used to take care of it. Now they don't. So something tells me that they owned it and they're like, we have this chunk of land out here that we're not doing anything with. Let's just sell it off.
Well, two possibilities for that. One, is they never owned the land, but they paid the landscaping company to take care of it because it's adjacent. And if you
Has
have like a
medical care
raggedy
now?
piece of
What?
land next to the complex, it makes the complex look bad if it's like
Uh,
not kept up.
uh,
So think about if it's just like overgrown grass and then like whatever gets dumped in there and it's like totally abandoned, like, and then you have an apartment complex, like I wouldn't want to live next to that.
good point. But yeah,
Or if you're saying like if you go down the route of they did own the property and decided to sell it, that means that there's something wrong with that piece of land because they would have already, if they owned it, they would already have developed it.
yeah, good point.
So
But
my
not only
guess is
that,
that
well, they announced there's 2 more apartment complexes coming to town, but nothing's been done on those either. So there's supposed to be one over behind the food line, and then one down across from the cemetery. They're supposed
I
to be
don't
putting
know.
in 2 more. I don't know. They're just gonna. It's gonna be so goddamn crowded. We have a nice little small town. Stop.
Oh, trust me, it's what's happening here is will be happening there. It's insane. Like they're knocking down single family homes and putting up like 4 unit
Yeah, that's what they did here. So right down.
places, and then they're building like people are there's this literally a swamp land like on my way over to the highway. There's a strip of road like the road that I live on, but it goes through on either side. It's like marshland. There's no way to build, and then you get into like the main downtown area of the town next to us on the way to the highway, but it's still like there's a market basket, like a grocery store, and like a few like strip mall stuff. Like there's a Whole Foods and stuff, but behind that is still the marsh land. And just this past month, there've been like a bunch of construction equipment going in behind there into the marshland, and I can guarantee you they're building one of those apartment complexes with like all that stuff because that's all along that stretch of road. They've just been building it up with apartment complexes that have like the pool and the community center and the fitness center, all that stuff, all along that road. It's insane, and they're
That's
doing it everywhere.
they're just like putting houses in just like right around the corner from me. It's there was a house that had like a little garage off to the side of it. They knocked down the garage and they've put a 2-story house up there. It's so
Yeah.
small, and it's in a row of just single-story homes. So it looks so out of place, and
Yeah.
it's so like it's so tiny. Like my apartment is wider than this house. I'm just like, who wants that? Who wants to live there? And
Anybody.
oh my god,
My question is like, where are these people coming from?
I don't know.
Like, I know that like the population continues to grow, but it seems like at a pretty substantial rate compared to like when we first moved here. There's a place that's like, I mean, across the street from us is swampland. Like there's a brook, so like you can't build on that. But like 100 yards down the road or so, they were in the process of building an apartment complex, and it's 3 buildings, and each building probably has like 20 units in it. So you're talking 60 units, and at least maybe 100 units. And
Can I spray that?
they were building it when we first came and looked at the place, like almost done. And then 2 months later, when we moved in, the place was already occupied. And then a
Oh.
month later, like it's 100%
Oh,
full.
buddy, you're gonna get hit.
And it's like, where are these people coming from?
Yeah, we're not that big of a place. I don't know. Understand?
Like, there's no real incentive. Like, especially like in Massachusetts now. Like, I'm desperately trying to get out of Massachusetts because, like, it's not looking good for us at all. And it's so expensive to live here.
Yeah, that's what would kill me. How the price of living up there, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, like, you get, like, there's a reason, like, people can, like, afford to live up here, and it's just because, like, it generally pays more, whereas, like, if I had the same job that I have currently in, like, I don't know, Texas, I'd probably be making half as much.
Yeah, but you would only be paying half as much.
Right.
That's
So
the
that's what I'm
problem
saying. Is
people
that because
understand.
everything is, yeah. So my ideal situation would be to, like, live and work here for as long as possible to, like, and save as much as
And
possible, and
retire
then
down in
buy.
Texas.
Oh no, I would just move. Like, I'd save up like 100 grand or 200 grand, something like that, and then, like, buy a, like, big ass mansion somewhere else where the cost of living is super cheap, and then just, like, live like a king and have a remote job.
Yeah, that's you need. You go down there where JT lives. You can buy what would probably cost you about $500,000 here for like, what was it, 50 grand they were selling it for down there. I was
Yeah.
like, good
Yeah.
lord.
The average home price for sale, and this is just like median, not even average, median home price in Massachusetts was 578,000 or 575,000 last month, and that is like, that's insane.
It's just too short.
Because damn, is it really?
Yeah, look at this.
I'm coming. Oh, I'm looking at your screen now. All right.
If it was like
Ah,
3 inches taller.
can you jack that ride up?
No, I tried.
Put it on some mud tires or something. Because you can get this field done in like a minute. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, this is my primary objective here. It's just slow goings.
Oh, now I got stuck.
Oh no. But, like, I considered moving up to, like, middle of New Hampshire or somewhere else. But one of the things about that is, like, yeah, the cost of living is cheaper and all that stuff, but then you're also, like, in, at least in the New England area, it's like the cost of living is cheaper, but you don't get any of the amenities. So, like, what if I needed to go to the Apple store or something like that?
Oh, they have an Apple
Like, I wouldn't
store
be
in New
able to.
Hampshire.
I wouldn't be able to. Well, yeah, but it's down in, like, Nashua, which is, like, just across the state line. So or Salem has, which is, again, just across the state line. So in order to go to an Apple store, like, you got to drive from wherever you are down to the, essentially, like, the Mass New Hampshire state line. That's just one example. I mean, it
You're
wouldn't be.
using like an or iPhone 6. What?
No, I mean,
What do you
no. I'm not. I'm just saying, for example, like, using that, like, for other things too. Like, if you want anything that is like a major brand, like, you're gonna have to travel to go there.
I guess we wait on all these. They gotta be further than the state.
Whereas if you move to, I mean, I would never want to live anywhere that doesn't get snow, but hypothetically, like,
my wife says the same thing, or my wife says same, like, she wants to go down to Tennessee, and it's like,
yeah,
they don't get much. No, I mean, they do get some, but they don't get much.
yeah, but it's muggy as shit down there.
I live I live in Delaware. It is muggy
Well,
as
yeah, I
shit
mean,
here.
we also, yeah, it's monkey as shit here too sometimes, but it's just
You open
more
the
often
door
than
in the
not.
summertime and it's just
Yeah,
ball sweat.
but I mean, more often than not, the heat is humidity based.
And now my dad, he's not working anymore. I guess I can give up the hopes of Georgia. They were on. If I think maybe if my stepmom's dad had died a couple years sooner, my dad might have hauled ass to Georgia. Because the only thing that kept them from leaving was her dad's health was declining, and she didn't want to leave him in Delaware and not be able to get back up in time to see him. So, but now he passed away last year, and then my dad's health went downhill. So
Yeah.
I was like, he was like, I end up down in Georgia. I was like, well, you better get a spare room because I'm coming too.
Yeah, right.
But he got in touch with one of his cousins that lived down there. My dad grew up down there, and they were like,
Right.
they looking at like down there in Brunswick, Georgia. There's islands down there, and he got looking at one of the islands or something. Then he's seeing houses that he actually helped build down there and everything, and they're like, we really want to go, and then I think other than his brother, the closest person that he's to family wise is his cousin that lives down there. He don't really have much to do with his sisters because they're always fighting over land. It's the Hatfields and McCoys, except they're related. Oh, so you heard about this Amazon medical stuff too? What's that all
Yeah.
about?
So they partnered with one of like the major healthcare companies or health insurance companies. I want to say it's United, but I could be wrong on that. And it's gonna be pretty interesting.
What exactly is it? Like, what are they offering? Like
So you know how they,
or-
yeah. So it's gonna be like a little bit of everything right now. So they started out by doing.
Oh,
They had acquired a Boston-based company that was doing like online like delivery for prescriptions. So they've been in the prescription delivery business for a while, and they've decided to partner with like, I think right now there's one or two, but I think their goal is to go with like more like regional healthcare networks and partnering with them, and then basically they're just going to be, from what I was reading, doing like urgent care stuff. But there'll be a whole side of things, both on the provider side and the patient side. So like if you can get not only like medications, but like different products and stuff sent to you, or like virtual visits, you can do that via Amazon. And then I think they're going to actually have some like brick and mortar, like physical locations.
what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
What's up, Brandon?
Well, Brad's gonna benefit from that. Living out in BFE, Pennsylvania.
What?
Amazon Healthcare.
Yeah, nope. I'll stick to who I have. I don't trust the internet anymore with health issues and a doctor, so.
Okay. This is what I thought it was going to be. So it's going to be like more of a virtual platform. And it's like, instead of like, you know, making an appointment with your primary care physician, or like for stuff like if there's like something minor that's wrong with you, and instead of like going to urgent care, you can just do like a virtual appointment and see like whoever, some physician that's associated with them, and just kind of like get seen right away.
What emergency guy are you? I mean, that's
So if you're just like, I got a rash and like I don't know what this is all about, then you just kind of like get an appointment in like 10 minutes and
so basically like we have
Same.
here with the telehealth like walk-ins.
yeah, except
So,
you
like,
don't have to
like, we have
except
places
you don't have
in-
to go anywhere. And
Yeah, so we have like places here where you can. Well, I mean, you could still do it. You could do it online too, but there's places here in like shopping centers where you just go in, and they like the nurse checks like your temperature and everything, and then you go into a room, and the doctor comes on a screen. And that like he diagnoses you and everything, or sends you, writes you a prescription, or sends you to the, you know, get more tests done, what have you.
yeah, which is like an urgent care thing, but like I guess like there's never it from what I'm reading, it looks like they're trying to just make it like instant.
By any means, I could sneeze at any direction in this around my area, and then it would hit a hospital or some type of agent or clinic.
Well, yeah, that's true, Brandon. In your area, there's like no shortage of health networks for whatever reason, considering there's
There's
like,
literally.
But
Like,
you have to travel an hour to go to Walmart.
yeah,
it depends
because
which
like
one I go to.
Allegheny Health is like the primary.
There's like
footprint
3
there.
clinics in every town. Like, I shit you not. Another one just opened up in my area, which is makes it 2 now. In the bigger city, there's like 4 or 5 because that's the actual hospital. And then it just gets more and more as you go to the bigger cities.
Yeah, for your area, Brandon, it just baffles me, like having Pennsylvania, because like literally it's just like Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, like Harrisburg, and like that's really about it when it comes to like
dude,
major
I bet
populations.
There's not much air for. I mean, it's a big city, but it's.
No, I'm just talking about like cities with like decent populations.
I guess you couldn't call Pittsburgh a metro, right? It's not that big.
Pittsburgh's a city, dude. It's got a football team.
A metro, I meant.
What's that mean?
You know how some places are called a metro? Like New
No,
York City's a
no.
metro.
Well,
Metropolitan.
because it's the biggest city, but it's not the state capital, if that's what you mean. So then, like Philadelphia would be a metro too.
In Pittsburgh, you would not
Would
be
also-
right. Would it? It's not that really. Population-wise, it's not that big.
What's the capital of Pennsylvania?
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg, yeah.
Yeah, so then technically everything else by that standard would be a metro because it's not the capital, but it's a city.
Well, I didn't know because I thought metro has to be bigger than X amount, and I didn't know Pittsburgh would be actually that big.
Pittsburgh's the second biggest city in Pennsylvania.
Yes, but I didn't know if it would be actually classified as a metro, though.
No, it's
That's what it was meant.
Metro by
I
T-Mobile.
don't even. I think you'd need to look up what the definition of that is by population, but it regardless, outside of like those 3 areas, or I guess you have like Wilkes-Barre and
You get into cities I don't know, so I don't know.
in your
Scranton.
own state,
I'll say Stratton, yeah,
Scranton.
Scranton.
Stratton.
No,
That's what I
Scranton.
Scranton.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay.
It
No,
literally
but even
has a
that,
C
even
in
that,
it. Where
like, there's
no
nothing-
T.
There's
I don't know.
for the lack of
I mean, I
population.
can't even say the most famous pasta in Italy, so I ain't even try to say that around you guys anymore.
What's that?
It's probably spaghetti.
Yes.
You can't say spaghetti?
Nope. Never can, never will. Never can actually say it
Spaghetti.
properly, right? Yeah, properly. Yeah.
Spaghetti.
What?
Spaghetti.
Never mind. What are you gonna ask?
Just ask. I mean, that's.
I don't know what the hell
You were
that
gonna
is.
say. Yeah, exactly. If you were gonna say spaghetti, that's how I was gonna guess that you'd say it.
Biscotti.
Oh, paschetti. All right. Yeah, that's common. But yeah, like outside of that, I don't see how Pennsylvania has so many healthcare networks.
I have no idea either. They're
'Cause
literally
it's so rural
stacked
and
on top of each other. It's stupid.
no. Well, yeah, in the rural areas though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, I literally can go 5 miles and 12 miles in any
get
direction
that.
and hit 50 of them. Guaranteed.
Like that's a network that like that's an area where it would make sense for this Amazon stuff. Like I don't think Amazon will ever have a healthcare footprint in Massachusetts ever. Because the barriers of entry are huge.
Yeah, for someone just starting out.
You consider like the
technically.
amount of well, yeah. Like unless Amazon comes in and like buys everybody out, which they
Do you have
probably
any
could do,
Amazon
but-
things up there by chance? Just curiosity? Since it is kind of a big city.
I don't live in the
Nice.
city.
Well, your state in general. I mean,
the
Like-
city.
Like Whole Foods.
Whole Foods or an Amazon facility or
I live
anything?
a mile down the street from a Whole Foods.
Huh, you're a lot closer than I am to one.
Freaking awesome.
We don't
Dude,
have
I
Whole
just walk
Foods
in
here,
and
but-
I get I just pull up my Amazon app and I have like an in-store code, and then I have my like Prime credit card, and I can just like walk in and grab whatever I want, scan my phone, and then walk right out. Or like, well, first scan the product, scan my phone, and then
I can
walk
do that
out.
at Walmart.
And Giant Eagle. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, but you have to. Well, I mean, you have to pay. You have Amazon Prime to do that, right? Or is it just Amazon?
I
Period.
don't think so. I think you just have to have Amazon. I don't think that's a
You
Prime
have a Walmart Plus in order to do it at Walmart.
thing. But that's like I went all in because like I got a Prime credit card, so that like all of my money spent on my credit card turns into like spendable dollars on my Amazon account. And because it's a Prime credit card like through another bank that I use, it becomes the default payment, so I can just select like use the Prime Visa that's associated with my Prime account for this purchase. So anytime all I need to do is like do the in-store code, and it'll automatically just like charge my credit card for it. I get the points
Nice.
for it, and I get like 5% cash back on Whole Foods stuff.
Yeah, but Whole
And then-
Foods is expensive as shit. So
Exactly. So 5% back is pretty damn good.
It's like Target. I don't shop at Target because it's too damn expensive.
I go to Whole Foods for certain things. I go to Whole Foods for like produce and stuff because it's all like local, and it doesn't have like it actually stays fresher longer. So I'll pay a dollar or $2 extra for like better produce when it's
How
going to
much
sit
is
in my
your ground
fridge and
beef?
last an entire week. Our ground beef depends on what you get.
80-20 is the standard, I guess.
80-20, probably like $6 a
Obviously, you live
pound.
in. Okay. Basically, what we pay down here. Anymore, I go to Giant Eagle for my meat, and then Walmart for odds and ends, lettuce and knickknacks, I guess.
knickknacks.
I don't
I don't know
know.
what you would
I've been
call
finding
it.
that like the
Knick-knack,
grocery
paddywhack.
store, the regular grocery store chains are like their produce is just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, you try to buy a lettuce anymore? I've been dealing with this for the last
dude,
month.
it's been
It's literally,
terrible.
I can squeeze it to a nickel or a dollar coin size.
Oh, it's just like ground already, and it's like
Yes.
But the expiration date on it is like a week from the day that I'm looking at it. I'm
And
like,
it's already
no.
rusted.
Yeah, Walmart's been like
Yeah.
that for years. Welcome to the
Yeah,
club.
but if you go to Whole Foods, like it's never like that. But you're paying for like if you're getting like romaine lettuce or something like that, you're paying like
I mean, just
$2 more. But whatever, like I'd pay $2 more for it to not just go brown in my fridge the day after I buy it. Because otherwise, your other option is to go back and get another one from the same grocery store, and then you're going to end up paying more. Plus, Whole Foods has good pizza.
I think so. We don't have them around here, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, neither do
We literally just had Walmart and Food Lion, and then Aldi in recent years have started popping up, and then they have is it pronounced Lidl? They popped
Don't know.
one of those up in Dover. It's like Lidel or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's,
I don't care for Aldi's.
I have
Aldi's,
never.
I don't know.
Never
There's
stepped
one
into
Aldi's. There's one Aldi's. It's by my brother's
Austin, thank
house
you for
in New
subscribing.
Hampshire,
Welcome to the
and like
flock, my guy.
I went there a couple times to look for a specific thing. It's when they started making Dunkaroos again.
Oh,
And for a little bit,
Dunkaroos.
for a little bit
I
they
don't
were
know what the hell
exclusive
that is,
to.
but okay.
For a little bit they were exclusive to Aldi's. So anytime I was coming back from my brother's house, I would stop at the Aldi's, and I will absolutely 120% never do my grocery shopping at an Aldi's.
Yeah, I've
For
never.
several reasons.
never
One,
been one.
they don't even bother like stocking the shelves or taking stuff out of the boxes. They just
Yep.
they just
throw
put
it
the
in
crates
and be
on
done.
the shelves, and then they're like, "Yeah, figure it out." And then they charge you for a cart.
Figure
and
it
then
out.
They scan everything, and then they make you bag everything yourself. And they
And
like
not even
they
at the
have like a
register.
waiting. They have like a they
Yes.
have like a counter for you
Yes,
afterwards.
that is
to, like,
so goddamn
yeah,
bullshit.
they put it back into your bag, into your cart, and then
and they
they're
push you
just
out
like,
of the road.
yeah, they're like, bag it yourself. And also, there's 50
LDID.
cents for the cart.
Which is so goddamn stupid, just saying.
Yeah, like I mean, the cheapest business model. But if you're the only grocery store in an area, like, talk about making some fast money.
Oh no,
'Cause,
they're
like,
popping
you
up.
provide nothing. They're not even stocking shelves. They literally, it gets off the truck. They just like cut open the side in the box, and then they're like, "Yep, here you go. Figure it out."
Yeah, no, the first one that I know of around here popped up right next to a Walmart, and then they just
Was it a
opened
Walmart with a grocery store?
Supercenter, yeah,
Ooh, that's bold.
and then they just built one in
Undercut the price, I guess.
they just built one in Milford, right down the highway from Walmart.
Oh.
So, but oh no, we had Safeway
seems
and
like-
Acme that they've pretty much.
I know
closed up.
Safeway,
Yeah, that closed up a long time ago, and then
but it's a
Acme
different
just went
Safeway from
out.
the one that JT has. I remember we talked about this.
Oh, I don't remember that conversation.
Mm-hmm. Or the the Safeway that I know is different from the Safeway brand.
Oh, we
that
have
JT was
Redner's
talking
too.
about.
I forgot Redner's. Redner's is like so damn like even before like the prices went up. Because I was addicted to the cherry vanilla Coke. You go in there
Ooh.
and you buy
Hey, if you're gonna be addicted to something,
yeah. So my wife saw that they still sold it because like that you can't buy it anywhere else now. My wife
Yeah.
saw that they still sell it at Redner's, so I went in there. They were charging $2 more than Walmart for 12 packs of sodas. I was like, good lord.
The Walmart sodas used to be expensive. They used to be $14 for a case of 24 tea. Now it's
What?
down to like $9. Oh, it was very expensive, like $15 for a case of tea.
What kind of tea?
Briss, 24
For
pack.
brisk tea? Nah, my guy.
It used to be close to $15 a case.
No,
yeah, that's literally just like
What?
sugar in water.
a 24 pack here is like $12.
I mean,
and that's
now
after
it's
they jacked up the
$9.
price. Used
Now
to
it's
be
9, but it used to be 15 here a while back.
God damn.
Yeah. I quit buying it for a couple months because I ain't paying that price for something that doesn't last long.
Especially when you can make better tea at home for a lot cheaper.
Well, my only thing
I
is
will
like, if
say-
you can't buy it cheaper anywhere else that's like conveniently located, then I just buy it anyways because like
Walmart's
Oh yeah, no, I
down
bought the
tea.
cherry vanilla Coke, but I will never go in there to like
yeah, buy anything
shop
else.
for anything else. Like I walked
Yeah,
around the
it
store, I was
depends,
like, good
though.
God.
I mean, we have like
our
we have our like main grocery store chains, and there's like 3, like or I guess 4, like 4 big grocery store chains in the New England area, and then which all kind of like compete for price. But then we also have like I don't know if you have like smaller regional grocery stores where they have like I don't know maybe like 4 locations, maybe 3 locations or something like that.
all of them around
or-
me pretty much went out because we used to have Meatland here, and it's gone.
Meatland.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Never
male
heard of
strip
that.
club.
That was that was like the only grocery store here in town for like the longest time.
I got
until-
a 3-day pass to Meatland.
Sounds like a never mind.
Yeah, male strip club.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I got myself a 3-day pass to Meatland. And they're like, all right, you're gonna be in hog heaven.
The German sausage is on sale.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it used to be the only grocery store around here, and then Food Line came in, and then in the early 2000s, Walmart started building super centers all around. So
I will say,
Meatland went out of business very quickly. Now it's Byler's where you can go in and buy expired
I feel like
food.
Walmart.
wait,
I feel like this
buyers
is the
or
only.
Bilo?
Byler's,
Oh.
like the Amish last
Byler's.
name Byler.
Like if I know that. No offense, but that, like
should.
if I know.
Freaking Pennsylvania.
No,
You live in Amish land.
no, I don't live in Amish land.
Adjacent.
There's-
Amish land
There's
adjacent.
Mennonites around me, and there's Amish, but I'm not in Amish land. Trust me.
You're Amish land adjacent. Well, let's put it this way. You're
I'm
much
Amish
closer.
land
100
adjacent, 'cause
miles.
You're
they have
much closer to Amish land than we are.
no, we have Amish in Dover. Our
Stop it.
no, seriously, our the Camden Walmart has a spot for horse and buggy parking.
You see, none
They
of
have-
ours do.
They have horse and buggy parking, right? Yeah, because Dover is a pretty big outside of Dover. It's a pretty big Amish population up there.
I'm pretty sure the way that we drive around here, that like Amish isn't allowed.
Oh hell no, they
Oh, I could
they
see
got
your
the
drive
hell-
up
that
there.
in New Jersey.
No Amish. No, New Jersey drivers are worse than us.
Oh yeah, no, New Jersey drivers are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
They suck ass.
Yeah, the highway that I take to and from work is like if you're coming from Connecticut and trying to get
Oh, yeah.
into
You're out there in Ohio. They have pretty big
Massachusetts
Amish
or any of the
population,
other New England states, because I don't really consider Connecticut part of New England. It's the highway that everyone travels to go to the other states, and it is just packed with New Jersey drivers, and they just cruise in the left lane and like don't care about anybody else, or they just drive so erratically, like no blinkers, no nothing, just
Yeah.
going across
No,
2 lanes of
they'll
traffic
just
at the same
weave right
time.
in
just
and out
like-
of traffic on a 2-lane
yeah,
highway.
no blinkers.
Yep. Yeah, no.
Welcome to my highway.
The worst drivers here, that top New Jersey, New York's close second, and then Massholes are third.
I mean, I will never say that massholes are, well, I won't say they're bad drivers. Well, I'll say like New Jersey bad drivers, because completely unaware. Massachusetts drivers they're not bad, they're aggressive. Like very aggressive. Like if you're not light turns green and you aren't like looking at it like you're about to do like a quarter mile on a drag strip,
Yeah. They're
and
peeling
wait for it,
out
like,
at the
you're
green
getting-
light.
you're getting honked at, and like, or someone will go around you because you're not paying attention. So there's no patience, and they're very aggressive.
And then Pennsylvania catches a stray because a lot of the rental vehicles around here have Pennsylvania tags. So you always got random ass states driving around with Pennsylvania tags, and you're like, fucking Pennsylvania. But probably like a New Jersey and
Yeah. Yep, going there because it's not as high taxes for
I
car
mean, we
rental.
have quite a few main plates down here for trailers for some stupid reason. I don't know why.
oh, all the trailers around here have Maine tags. Maine or Indiana? All your
Yes,
trailer
Indiana
tags.
too.
Yeah. Well, Indiana is usually, it's a hub, so that makes sense. Maine, I think it's just because it's a corner of the country.
A lot of shipping areas. Do you guys got a lot of dock
But like
ports
Maine
up
doesn't
there or
have
no?
Maine doesn't have a lot of produce aside from like seafood and wood. That's it.
Yeah. Do you have dock ports up there by chance or no? I don't know what's up north.
What do you mean by it? Like,
Do you
dock-
guys actually have like a harbor or a port to import?
oh
things?
yeah.
That's a big one up there.
Boston just put in
Harbor.
one of their
Okay.
one of the biggest ones ever. They like dug out a trench so deep and built a huge thing so that they can take like superliner stuff now. But it's always been one of the bigger hubs for New England because they were sick of, I think the biggest one, they were getting everything from Jersey. Like all the tankers
And they all
and stuff
smell
would go to
weird.
Jersey. Yeah, and they're yeah, I'm sure everyone's just like, it smells like paper mills.
It smells like cigarette and suntan lotion.
Yeah. No, my first memory of driving through Jersey's, I was 12. We're going through, like, driving cross country, and I was like, what is that smell as soon as we entered Jersey? And my parents were like, oh, that's a paper mill. And I was like, well, it smells like ass. And then my dad was just like, welcome to Jersey.
That's the one state I'll never been to, but I don't know if I'll ever go.
I know, my wife
You ain't
has
missing much.
a coworker that went down there to like start an entire like allergy practice down there, and has been like asking her like how to go about, like, what do you think these policies and procedures should be? And like one day straight up asked like, hey, would you ever come down and just be like second in command down here? And so she told me that, and I was like,
You can go. I'll stay up here in mass.
yeah, that's what I said. I was just like, yeah, you can go down there. You can be second in command. That's fine. That'd be great for us. But like, I think I was like, there's two states that I'll never live in ever. Even if you pay me like $10 million, even if you paid me like $500 million, that I would never live in. Number one is Florida.
Really?
Number two is New Jersey. I mean, I've been to most states, and
I can see Florida,
say
but
out of
also
the states.
California is kind of the same, I guess. If you're on the
California's
coast.
third. California's third. I hate everything about California. I hate everything about
I never want to
California
visit California.
from like halfway. Like if you divide California in half, anything in the southern
Everything in
half
the
of
south,
California, yeah, can just depart from this country, and I wouldn't lose sleep over it. Northern California is actually kind of nice. So my wife and I went to a wedding in Santa Barbara, and she flew into like LA and went to Santa Barbara, but I went out the prior week, and I have family in like San Francisco and Sacramento and Santa Cruz. So I went out a week before and spent time with my family and stuff. And I was like, oh, it's so much better up north. You got to come. And she's like, I don't know. I don't like California. It sucks.
I would go to
And
visit.
then we went out there, and she's like, I mean, we both agree, like, San Francisco, no thank you. Never again.
I'd visit San Francisco just because of Santa Barbara and Psych, but it wasn't even filmed in California. Oh, shut up, okay? There's probably a movie or
Why'd you
TV.
add the "c" on the end of the Santa Barbara?
Whatever. But it
There's
was
no
filmed in
problem, yeah.
Vancouver. So
Yeah.
I'd rather go to I'd rather go to Vancouver first.
Well, I wouldn't go to Vancouver based on a show that's based in Southern California.
That was a damn good show.
Two completely different climates.
Yeah, but they made it work though. God damn it.
Yes, because it's a movie set, and Vancouver has like the #1 movie set in Canada.
I know.
So I wouldn't go to Vancouver expecting.
But Vancouver is pretty damn beautiful, though. Not that long.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would love to go to Vancouver, but for different reasons. Because actually, no one's like up there. Well, not only that, but it's like it's not doesn't look like Southern California. That's for sure.
Go up there with the Canadians, eh?
Yeah, I'd probably live in Canada.
I'd be there for a little bit, but I don't know if I can actually stay in Canada.
I'd want to go to like one of the weird places. Like, I mean, I'd go to like British Columbia, like which is Vancouver's and British Columbia, but like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, you don't hear a whole lot about some of the other ones, like the other provinces.
The one up north of Minnesota, Nova Scotia.
No, that's not north of. Nope. Nope.
Is it north of Minnesota?
Nova Scotia is like north of Maine.
South? No. Okay, so which one's... Jesus Christ, I'm blanking. Which one's north of Minnesota?
Like Ottawa?
Okay, then. To be honest, it's been a while since I looked at a map.
I was thinking like Manitoba or like
Manitoba. That's it. That would be a cool place to visit. I don't know why, but St. John's in Newfoundland would be very cool to see. Even though it's an island and it's a big ass rock, the scenery is pretty damn good and the history is pretty rich. I think I just broke it.
Like, no. I was just looking at the map.
Oh.
I was like the random ones like Saskatchewan or Alberta. Like those random ones. That are like British Columbia is like on the west part of Canada. It's like the western coast that leads up to Alaska. And then in between those you have like Alberta and Saskatchewan, and those are the ones I was thinking of. Like what is in Saskatchewan?
Shit ton of farmland, trust me. That's pretty much it.
Have you been?
No, I followed a couple people from that area.
What area you in?
And Minnesota has two provinces that border it. One is Manitoba, and then Ontario.
Manitoba, then. That's the one.
So the big city there, the capital is Winnipeg.
Yes.
From Winnipeg, you idiot.
Or I guess like, is that part of Canada? No, it's not.
Are you having a fire tomorrow, Feenix?
Nanavu.
Nope, I'll be here.
Trucking? Since it released?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Wait, what released?
Kansas.
Who cares?
And the farm machinery, too.
Who cares about Kansas?
That's a nice map. Definitely better than Colorado.
Don't shut your face.
Or Colorado, no.
Wait.
Shut your face.
Kansas came out?
Yes.
Yeah, the 29th.
30th.
The thing said the entire time that the release date was TBA.
Yeah, they just released it the 30th, which is yesterday.
Shit. I'll be late if at all, because Michigan's playing the Big Ten finals at I think 7 o'clock. So I will be watching that.
Yeah, I was gonna leave it up to JT because he said he'll be here tomorrow night. Construction sim.
I was gonna say you're talking about the construction sim with the going to space thing.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was thinking. Since he said he'll be here, and that's something he like. Well, that's if they fix multiplayer. Should say.
What's wrong with the multiplayer? Oh yeah, he was having issues with that.
No, we all were. It's like so. JT joined. He was playing for a long time, and then CW joined, and he was playing for a long time. And then when you tried to join, it kept kicking them out. And like,
it's because I have the power.
Well, no, because then every time someone tried to join, it kept kicking them out. And then we played another time, and JT joined. Me and JT were playing just fine, and then CW tried joining, and it kicked both of them out. And then every time they tried to join after that, it kept kicking them out. So I don't know what was going on with it. At first, everybody was like, "It's my internet," saying my internet was causing the problem, but definitely.
Yeah, but also, Brandon, are you gonna get Kansas?
I have plans for a different game, but I kind of forgot Kansas was releasing this month or last week. I mean, I could probably get it.
Did you get Oklahoma?
No.
Well, all right.
Is it in my thing yet?
I'll say, did you get the free one yet?
Oh, so I'm gonna check. Yep.
Yep.
Kansas in library.
Yep, I see it on Steam.
What about the other one? Yep, farming machinery in
Jesus
library.
Christ.
Oh, farming machinery. I gotta check that. I just got that.
$5 DLC kitty cat.
Okay.
You get 14 pieces of equipment on a couple different trailers. That's about it.
Well, I got all that stuff in my.
You got a salvage harvester, a self-propelled sprayer, a baler, a couple different balers, a autonomous tractor, a tracer bin, a couple plows. And yeah, that's about it.
Oh, I just got the stuff in the Steam wallet from all the returns from our
PJ,
returns.
I would like to point your attention to what Steve said in chat.
Oh, Steve.
I will not be using his stuff.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's just doing that to get a rile out of me because Sean didn't want to talk about Ohio State losing, and I wasn't going to talk about it out of respect. And Steve here, just throwing flames on the fire.
And you're in. Okay.
What?
I was gonna say if you want to try a game next week, but
anyways, if I'm around, it'll be later. So,
Roger that.
yeah.
like 9:30, like you said last time, or 10:30.
Well, it says that like coverage begins at 6:30, so I'm guessing it's either a 7 or 7:30 game. So it'll probably go to at least 10.
11. Oh.
Well, if it's a 7 o'clock game, 3 hours would be.
I was gonna say, how long is football games usually?
Depends.
Average, I should say.
Yeah.
For that
I
rank class, I guess.
3 hours. Yeah, because they always have like big noon kickoff, and they call it a 12 o'clock game, but it doesn't start until 12:15 or 12:20, and then it usually wraps up around like 3:30 or 3:45. So I think it's shorter than an NFL game, but not by much.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So whatever you guys do for Saturday night, if I have it, I'll join if I can, but if I don't, then so be it. I don't think I have the DLCs and stuff. Is it a DLC for Construction Sim?
Yes, but if I host, you'll be able to play it.
All right.
That's if you're able.
That's another one I've been getting all the DLCs for.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I got the Construction Simulator Year 1 Season Pass, which includes all of them, but I like all the DLCs in my library, and I haven't paid for any of it, so I don't know if my key was like just like the ATS key or something. So I
don't think I have any of them. I think I only have one of the DLCs for the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have the Year 1 Pass helmet and the Kramer pack, but everything else I have.
That spaceship edition is 20. Just saying for anyone.
Yeah, it's $20.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's
The
redonk.
base game is 20 itself. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, it better be a lot.
Looks like maybe a new map.
This DLC takes you to a new map on a tropical peninsula where you'll build a spaceport from scratch. 2 new campaigns with 3 missions each, an epic finale campaign of 2 missions that allow you to construct a research center.
8 missions for $20, and the base game has a hell of a lot more than that because each campaign thing is like 5, and then they have 4 things to go through.
Yep.
Plus the finale, so you're talking like at least 21. That's a ripoff.
Yep. So I said I have it. So if you want to play, I host and y'all can because I can't remember who didn't have the airport one. Someone didn't have the airport one. Yeah, and you were playing with it. Well, that might have been the issue. I wonder because JT had it and he's the only one that's been able to join and play just fine. I wonder if that's the issue.
He had issues when I joined.
Yeah, when you tried to join, it kicked everybody else out.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And then when me and JT were playing, we were playing just fine, and CW tried to join, and it kicked him out.
Yeah, and that's probably it.
That could be the diagnosis right there.
Did you finish the airport?
No.
Oh.
Not yet. I'm just waiting for you to fertilize your stuff so I can fast forward time.
I'm working. Well, I'd like to say I'm on my last row, but I got all these little rinky-dink rows. I'm going as fast as I can, 9 miles an hour.
Obviously, you're into wrestling, right, Feenix?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
What else? What other genres do you watch?
I watch.
Do you watch anything really?
I watch. Are you talking about like TV shows?
Yeah.
I watch like a mix of everything. Like my favorite show of all time is Rescue Me, which is about firefighters in New York City.
What about?
Second would be like Supernatural.
Yeah.
Like I said,
What about the
I
new
watch
Lost shows?
I watch On Patrol Live. That's a police show.
Okay.
I
More
literally
scripted, I guess.
I literally just started watching The Rookie.
I watched The Rookie until like season 3 or 4. Like whenever they go off to another country, like really
Don't tell me that.
LAPD officers are gonna go to another country to rescue a hostage. No,
Oh.
no. Like
Well,
that's
my problem with the scripted cop shows because my wife watched
guess I could
Chicago
be hauling
PD,
told me
and
I
trash.
can't get into Chicago.
so she was
PD.
watching an episode, and I was sitting there being like, "Well, that's not realistic. That's not how that's done," and all this stuff, and I just like couldn't get into it. And she's like, "You know what? Like, I like this show, and I don't know about like the police,
Anything
like
police.
due process and stuff. So, like, if you're just gonna criticize it, then don't watch it." And I was like, "Good, I'm not gonna watch it because you're not gonna have like a plainclothes person with a vest just like go in on their own into a warehouse with terrorists. Like, sorry, it doesn't work like that." And then I started watching The Rookie, and it's like, it's kind of like that. They're a little bit closer. The only thing I appreciate about The Rookie is that they wear those like Axion body cams,
Yeah, and you actually
and you actually get to see. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they add the footage after, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that, but like I said, it was great. The first couple
But-
seasons, I loved it. We watched every
The only, thing
episode.
the only thing that got me into it was a TikTok video of, I think it's got to be like the most recent season, and they like pulled over a Prius in a residential neighborhood, and then there was like a garage band playing, and they started playing a song.
Oh yes, I remember seeing that on Instagram. Yes.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, that's actually kind of funny. And then I was reading the comments, and they're like, oh, this is why that show's so good. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'll give it a try.
My thing is,
So,
it took me out of it. With,
I
like,
started watching it. I'm still on season 1, but I'm on like episode 14 of season 1.
Yeah, without giving too much away, there's someone that gets kidnapped by a
I
Mexican
assume that
drug
it's going to
lord.
go to it. With all of these shows,
Was that what
they
who it
run
was?
out of
Phoenix?
ideas.
Someone gets kidnapped by a Mexican drug lord, and then like 5 LAPD officers go down to Mexico to rescue the hostage, and it's just like, really.
Yeah.
I don't think this
That's
is
the
what would
problem
happen.
with these shows is that, like, they stray from
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame.
from the start, but it's also like it seems like the people that are writing don't have any knowledge, and of like ideas or calls or stuff, so they stray from the script very quickly. Where like I'm already noticing it in the first season, where like I think in like the third or fourth episode, like the rookie shoots and kills someone, and then he asks everybody, and they're like, oh no, I've never killed anyone, and then the next episode they're like going through an apartment building, and the person who was just like, oh no, I've never killed anyone, just like obliterates 2 people, and they like don't have a conversation about that, and it like doesn't feel bad about like killing people. So then I'm just like, well, okay, so you said you had never killed someone before, and then he just like ripped away 2 people.
So that was a lie.
But there was no like, oh, like we're gonna need your badge and gun while we investigate kind of thing. Like it was for the episode when the main character shot and killed someone. It was just, oh yeah. And it's like every episode they're like having gun battles and stuff, and it's like, listen, I know it's LAPD, but I don't think they're getting into like massive gunfights every single day.
Yeah. But I mean,
So-
when it started off, it was good because it was like following Nolan's like his personal life and you know him being like
it's
the
good
oldest.
so far.
Yeah, the storyline was
okay.
good, and then they
It's
just
okay.
they just stray.
As
So far
any
from
like main like I mean, it was on ABC, so like as any of those
Yeah,
like cop dramas
Yeah.
go, it's like they run out of ideas after like season 2 or season 3, and then they just get ridiculous.
because we used to watch.
I expect that, but I just
911. That was good at
oh
start,
that was
and
good
then,
for the first season, and then it just got terrible after that.
Yep. exactly what happened.
I watched like season 2, episode 1, and I was like, no, I'm done.
Maybe it's because I liked what's her name better than I like Jennifer Love Hewitt. What's her name? Connie Britton.
Yeah.
What's up, Mason? How are you? And as soon as Jennifer Love Hewitt came in, like everything got more dramatic, and it's just like, eh.
Right. Like, I highly doubt there's this much drama.
And then the
IRL.
police officer and the fire chief start hooking up. It's like this guy. We were talking about how this guy is like, wasn't he like struggling after his divorce, and then he's like, oh yeah, now we're cool, we're moving in together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, here's my kids and my ex-husband. You know.
Yeah, but that's also like.
Wait, she was really the fire chief?
That's the base premise of the rookie too. I mean, like, he was divorced.
Yeah, but every
like, why
single
do we have to have
every
why do we have
single-
to have all of this?
his is good because every single woman that he has like an interest in, something happens.
Oh, well, don't tell me that.
Oh, like none of them die or anything, but
No, I know.
it's just like
Yet.
it's like, well, I stopped watching after like the 3rd season, but like every love interest of his, like it just goes straight down the pipes, and it's just like this poor guy. So I said it was so interesting because his life was the best part of the show, and then it's like, we're taking on Colombian drug lords now.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in season 1, and it's already like there's too much going on in terms of like the amount of like violence and
That's good to hear, Mason.
action that they see every day. Like, come on. I would like to see an episode of them just like handing out parking tickets. Just to add, no,
You
just
know,
to add
no one
some,
would
like,
watch that though.
yeah,
Be
just
real.
to add some realism to it.
Oh,
But
well,
then
you're
I
in the
know it's
first
like-
season. There's a relationship between him and Lucy.
Yeah.
And later seasons, they don't even acknowledge that. Like that, it's like that never happened. Just give that away. Like it.
Right.
And like season 2, they don't even acknowledge like they ever have a relationship. Like it never comes up ever again. It's just like, what? I mean, these two were pretty hot and heavy in season 1, and then now it's like, and that never happened.
Yeah, like, right, that didn't flow with what we're going to be doing this season, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't really watch, like, cop stuff. Or,
My
like,
favorite part is the
any shows. I don't really watch any, like, week-to-week shows on TV. I really don't.
right now, yeah, I don't really watch them week to week.
That,
I'll wait
that
until
isn't
they.
reality. That isn't reality. There's very few that aren't reality that
Oh
I
yeah,
watch.
okay. But
So
yeah,
I'm giving this a try, and I'll see how far I make it.
I
And
don't watch them.
based on that one TikTok video alone, because I thought that was hilarious, and everyone's like, "Gotta watch it," so I am. But if it gets to a point where I'm like, I'm not entertained anymore, I won't finish it.
That'll happen around season 3. But no, I don't really watch them week to week. I'll wait until the season's done, and then I binge watch the season.
That's what I do. Yeah, but the problem is, like, I have to remember that was something that I was interested in.
That's the other problem. I forget.
Yep.
Like right now, I'm waiting for the what's it, the Godzilla TV show on Apple TV. I'm waiting for it to be over so I can
yeah, I
binge
saw
watch
that.
it.
I watch the FBI series week by week just because I like the series.
Oh yeah, also yeah. Didn't they do
Oh,
a
the
spin-off
spin-off?
of the Rookie?
Yeah, the Feds or something like that.
Feds.
It's
yeah.
been canceled,
Good.
I believe.
That's pretty much
No sh-
every show that Niecy Nash is a part of.
No shit. I literally looked through the what's coming back in 2024 and what's
sucks.
canceled. And all the shows that I want to watch is coming back. None of them getting postponed or nothing. The only downfall with the strike that they had, it's just half the episodes for the season. But it's better than nothing. FBI, Fire Country, and
Oh, you watch Fire Country?
yes.
Yeah, I watched that. Well, we watched. It's only one season so far, right?
Yes, season 2 is
Okay.
going to be.
Yeah, I watched the
Second
first season of that.
We watched the first season of that. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
It was decent.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Friday,
I wasn't hooked. but,
February
like,
the 16th. Is
I gave it
Fire
a shot
Country.
because it's got what's her name, Diane Farr. She was in she was in both Dennis Leary shows. The one he did about the NYPD, and then the one about the FDNY.
Is that the mother?
Yeah.
She was in another fire show, Super Fire or something like that. It was based
She was in
California.
Rescue Me.
Yeah.
No, this is a movie. It was a
Oh.
super firestorm that happened in California.
She was in. She played. God, what was her name? Brett, are you into like gritty, dark humor stuff?
no.
Define dark humor, because the people who I hang out with sometimes, we get pretty nasty, so...
Well, that's like
No.
nasty humor. This is just like if something like really bad happens and someone like makes a joke about it.
Oh, we make some jokes about some things, yes.
No, I'm saying Rescue Me is about like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
I've watched
some
Rescue Me.
gritty, dark humor in it.
Well, it's because you have two stand-up comedians there
Oh, I
doing most of them.
I love it. The best part about that, when it comes to the fire side of things, at least it was somewhat 100% legit, because a lot of them were actually firefighters.
Mm-hmm.
Like Neil's the driver. He's 100% actual. He was just like on set to fill a role, and he ended up becoming like one of the side stars there.
So that movie I was talking about a couple minutes ago had Diane Farr in it. It was called Super Fire. It was released in 2002.
I wonder what
Jesus.
that's how she got in to rescue me then, because she came
Is it
in.
before you were born?
That's it is.
This
It's like
you?
3 years after you were born, wasn't it?
Yeah, so. I mean, I just watched it a couple months ago.
I mean, that's no different than me watching like TV Land shit.
Why are
I
you
was-
watching TV Land shit?
Dude,
fuck
I
is
I
TV
grew up
Land
watching.
shit?
I grew up watching like Green Acres and
Oh.
I never got
Petticoat
into-
Junction.
I never really
I
got
Dream
into...
of Jeannie.
Those were on. I never really watched those.
Oh, I used to
Watch
watch
the
the
others.
hell out of them when I was a kid. Gilligan's Island.
Like
18.
alright,
Never
like
watched it.
I've watched those, but I'm more like I used to watch a lot of like Chips and which was like by far my favorite childhood show, and Knight Rider.
What's up, Trev? How are you?
I like it, but I can't get.
I never got into Knight Rider.
I mean,
No.
I watched
I
it.
used to
but
watch
kid?
the hell out
I
of
don't
Chips,
like it.
though.
Yeah, Chips is freaking awesome.
I never had a chance to watch it. I can get it on Plex, but I just never started it. Because
Yeah, you can watch it for free. I think
You know what I
on,
used to watch a
Free
lot
Feed.
of back then that I don't think many other people did? Coach.
Nah, I never watched Coach.
It was always
Never
on
heard
the
of it.
mornings when I was getting ready
I
for
know the
school,
show.
so I would watch
Yeah.
it. Every morning, like I get up and watch it while I was getting ready for school.
Like that. I watched all of the Brady Bunch.
I've watched most of it too. I don't think I watched all of it. Sanford and Son was one I watched the hell of.
No,
My cousin actually had it on DVD. You didn't watch Sanford and Son?
no,
That's shocking.
never heard of it.
right? You'd think so. I also here's a bigger shock for you. I never watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I didn't. I watched some of it. I don't think
I didn't think it was funny, but I never thought Will Smith was funny.
Craig T. Nelson. Yep. Craig T. Nelson, and the guy that ended up voicing Patrick.
You know how you said about Rescue Me?
Yeah.
That came out in 2004, so yes,
Yeah.
technically Superfire started her career in the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
That
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
That's why I said I wonder if that's how she got into Rescue Me, because she was part of that.
God, it started in 2004. I feel so old.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Yeah. Yeah.
2004. Because I watched like the first 2 seasons of it, and then I think that's, or like maybe 3, and then I went to college and I stopped watching like all shows and stuff.
Well, Prison Break's just as old. Oh my god.
I didn't watch that till after. Although most of my friends were like, "Oh, did you watch Prison Break last night?" I was like, "No, I don't watch that fucking show."
My dad was into it, and
I'm done with the fertilizing.
He got, actually it was from my stepmom, back before she got him into watching it, and he's like, just watch it, you'll like it, and I like binge watched it all the way through, and then I went out and bought the second season on DVD, and then the third season, and then I think I got the movie, and then when they brought it back for season 4, I watched that live. First season's the best season, hands down. It was like the camera work was like more grittier than and then like they killed Michael off just to bring him back for season 4, and I was like, still good though.
How would you kill someone off but yet bring him back? Did it same character or different character?
Same character. So in the storyline, so it got canceled after season 3, and they wanted to give it like a final ending. And I think he had cancer, brain cancer, I believe it was. And he died in, like, they did a 2-hour movie, and then he died in the movie, and then they renewed it for season 4, so they brought him back in as his original character, and said that the company had faked his death, and he was alive the whole time. He had to like fake stuff to hide from the company or something like that. And then they went off. They ended it, and then Dr. Sarah Tancredi got pregnant by the Punisher, on Walking Dead. You know what's a good show that you probably like, Brandon? If it's not like too mature for you. I've
been watching some rated R movies, so how mature are you talking about? Let's begin here.
Well, there's not like I don't think there's really any nudity in it whatsoever, but like.
Oh, I got a story about that to tell you about a movie coming
also,
up.
Brandon, you're like what, 26?
23, 24.
Oh, 23, 24. Yeah.
Like if I remember my own damn birthday, hell. Anyway.
I mean, damn, yeah. You should be watching R-rated movies.
Oh, I've been watching some R-rated ones. I mean, they're not the AAA title movies, but they've been interesting.
I've been watching R-rated movies since I was like 10.
I wasn't a movie person back then, but goddamn COVID. Anyway, what movie, Phoenix?
Oh, it's not a movie. It's a TV show called Deadwood.
Deadwood.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that through?
It was on HBO way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably a show you'd probably like. But I mean, there's a lot of swearing and.
Well, you watch Yellowstone, right?
No.
Oh, well then I don't know if you'd like.
You don't
that.
like Yellowstone?
Is Deadwood 76 Deadwood the show or Deadwood the movie? Which
Deadwood
one?
the show. The movie is a wrap up of the show. They did that 10 years after. It was a good show.
The movie. So HBO still has it. HBO Max.
Oh, nice. I have Max.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Say that was like the Wild West show, right?
And there's only 3 seasons, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one then.
It's really good though.
I recognize some of the cast in it.
Timothy Olyphant, Ian McShane.
Yep. I don't know what the hell movies they were in, but I recognize those faces somehow.
Timothy the Oliphant's been in a ton of shit. Ian McShane's he's been in quite a bit too.
John Wick, that's why.
Ian McShane's in John Wick.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was the
That movie's
person
the
who
first-
helped John. I don't know what you call him, but he's the one that helped John.
Helper.
Yeah, whatever it is.
The helper. The assistant.
That's why I recognize that face, because of that.
Oh, that show has one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Okay, so how do you say his last name? Timothy what?
Oliphant?
Oliphant?
Mm-hmm.
He was in the movie Girl Next Door. That's probably why I recognize that face.
It's pain or damage don't end the world, or despair, or fucking beatings. The world ends when you're dead. Until then, you got more punishment in store. Stand it like a man and give some back. Timothy Oliphant's been in a bunch. He was in that.
He was in The Office.
Oh, he was. Oh, yeah, he was in The Office, wasn't he? What little
Yeah.
I've watched of The Office, he was in it. Yeah.
I never watched Office, Parks and Recs, or none of those. I couldn't get into that.
I couldn't get in The Office either. I tried for Tyler's sake. He was always going on about it, so I tried.
So
watching
good.
it.
So good.
Like I was in the first 3 seasons. Like, I don't understand how this is, or the first season,
Funny
the
at
first
all?
3 episodes. It's like, I don't get why people think this is so great. And then I was like, you just gotta make it through the first season. In the second season, it gets better, way better. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make
No,
it there.
it doesn't get good until like the 5th season, fourth season, probably.
I can see why you find it funny, because I mean, you do the same, like you work in the same environment, but I don't get it.
You like Rick and Morty, right?
What's up, Trevor? How are you? Oh yeah, I love Rick and Morty.
Do you remember the character Coop?
Ooh-wee.
By
What?
chance? You remember Coop?
Coop?
Yeah, it's a character.
What season was that in?
2013. That's all I got.
I don't know.
Anyway,
haven't watched it in a
Timothy
while.
played the voice of the character.
An episode where he grills his foot in Foreman. Wasn't he the lead guy in Justified or something like that?
Just
Yep.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
part of it.
No, he was the lead guy.
Well, I'm on Platinum and it tells me the movies that I've been in, so.
And Santa Clarita Diet
Oh yes, I love that show,
with Drew Barrymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny. That was a funny show.
dude. The guy from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, he was so hilarious in that show.
Yep.
And you had Nathan Fillion as the head, and
That one just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, they didn't renew it or something, so it just kind of
It was good though. It
That
was
was so
that was
good.
solid. It was solid.
Yeah, that was one of my. Wasn't that Netflix? I think it was one of my favorite Netflix.
It originally started on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. That and the one with Velma and the woman from Married with Children, Dead to Me. That was a pretty good one too. Disrespect your surroundings.
Oh yeah, Dead to Me. Yeah, the Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was good too. I really liked that.
yeah,
Linda Cardarelli.
yeah. Velma.
Or no, Linda Cardellini.
I don't know. I just call her Velma.
No, and Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anchorman.
Yeah.
Never watched them. I don't know why. I just never.
You
did.
never watched Anchorman?
Nope.
Have you watched any Will Ferrell movies? Like good Will Ferrell movies, I should say.
Did you ever watch? You ever watch the Freaks and Geeks? She was in Freaks and
Nope.
not Christina Applegate, but Linda Cardellini was in. Freaks
I
and
haven't
Geeks.
watched it now. I think my
What?
wife watched it.
Dude, that's a good one.
Isn't that like where they all got like Seth Rogen and all that got their start?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should go back and watch it because James Franco's in
Yes.
it too, isn't he?
Yep. Seth Rogen, James Franco,
Jason Segel or not
yep.
Segel? Yeah,
Siegel. Yeah.
Siegel. There
Jason
you go.
Segel.
I watched the
Yeah.
menu. He's in that.
And then I think was it Freaks and Geeks or the other one that was like Freaks and Geeks where Paul Rudd got his start.
I think he might have been in Freaks and Geeks. I'm not 100% certain on that though. I think that's what they said he got his start.
No, there was another one that was very similar to Freaks and Geeks.
I got a question about you too about Amazon. I know we were already there. Ever order multiple items, but they yet don't get in the same box, so you get multiple.
Yeah, that is pretty common. If they have it in one warehouse, not the other, they'll send it separately.
Well, how do you get the multiple boxes? You just get them all three at once. They just
No, they'll like you. It depends on what warehouse they have in stock, and they'll send like. I live about 30 minutes south of Amazon fulfillment center, so like if they have it up there, I'll usually get it within a day. If they don't have it, it'll take 2 maybe 3 days for them to come from somewhere else. But
because I ordered 5 items, okay, on one order, but it's coming in 3 different boxes on the same day. So I
Yeah.
feel sorry for my UPS lady or USPS lady.
why? It comes in.
Well, 4 boxes. I mean, these are. I know the one box is only decent size, but I just didn't know if they would put it all in one box since I got 3 tracking numbers. I guess it'd be
No,
one
it's
tracking
coming-
number, but 3
it's-
boxes.
You got one tracking number, but 3 boxes.
Yes. So I'm guessing they're all 3 don't come at once because they all say Friday.
That's weird. If
I
they all
mean,
come
it's
from the
coming
same place, it should.
Yeah, Texas. Houston, Texas.
Not okay. That's a bit weird. If they're all coming from the same place, they should all just come in one. Come
No, it
together
depends
unless
on
the package
the
is
availability
so
and
big.
yeah.
Yeah, but if they shipped out of the same place all at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah,
one
sometimes
tracking
they'll
number,
do
but
that,
3
and then
different
they'll give you a discount if you like wait a few extra days and get them in the same box.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to wait 4 days. Then they shipped it.
Be right back.
Roger that. My male man probably hates us because my wife got into that Amazon Vine, and we request up to 3 items every day, and so we got packages coming daily, pretty much.
I like to try Amazon Prime, but I just don't order enough stuff to make it worthwhile.
No, not Vine, Prime, or not Prime, Vine, which is like a
What's
you
that?
you can request items and they'll send them to you, and in exchange you just leave a review on the item.
Like Is it certain items you can choose through? Like if you want mostly
Oh yeah, no,
cooking stuff.
there's all kinds of stuff on there. So like she got into, like, you have to have some sort of standing, I guess. I don't know, but she got into it, and like I've gotten like flashlights.
How long has she been doing this? Roughly?
About a month, maybe month and a half now, I think. Like for example, I got this I got a freaking spotlight, dude. This thing is bright as shit. What else? Like ice cube tray, like they come like container. And I'm trying to think what else. I got a bunch of stuff like little props for my action figures to it. But I mean, they have car parts on it. You name it. It's on there. The only thing is, it changes every day. So if there's something on there that
Oh, so if you want something one day, you better get it because
Yeah.
you're just okay.
Yep. And I mean, it could be up there. Like, there's some stuff that's only up there for like an hour and then it's gone. But like, you know, they have certain quantities that once they're gone, like that X amount is gone, it comes off. So
I could have changed by now. How many reviews did she write before I got?
oh, I have no clue.
Okay.
I don't know. I know I have a shit ton to do though. I've been slacking because I get in there and start ordering stuff too. So if I know if you do, you have to request at least 100 items, and you have to leave. I think it's 80%. At least 80% of the items you get, you have to leave a review on. If you do that, she gets upgraded to the next level, which she'll be able to get up to 8 items a day and request items up or over $100. So
I
I'm
technically
busting my ass trying to get there.
So I technically ordered 4 items the other day, and then I've ordered stuff in the past. I just start writing reviews in.
I guess. I don't know how you get accepted into it. That was all her.
You gotta write reviews, I guess, this way anyway.
I'm guessing, but it's not like something easily obtained.
Well,
It's something she was trying to get into for years, and she finally got accepted.
I mean, I probably ordered about 50 things off Amazon since I started this account. Roughly.
And you can't. I mean, you can't just put like you gotta take pictures and stuff like that. Provide like useful reviews. You can't just be like, Item was good.
Understandable.
Oh my god. That thing takes forever to fill. Oh, my wallet's from there. I got a wallet kind of like the Ridge wallet.
Huh.
I've been wanting to check one out, and one popped up there, and I tried it out. And my what's it called, lavalier microphone? That's how it's one of the ones that like clip on, and you can plug it into your phone, and it'll,
Yeah.
got one of those jump drives. Trying to think what else. All kinds of shit. Let's see. Oh, a 19-piece kitchen knife set.
Nice.
What are you looking at?
I was telling him about my wife. Got accepted in the Amazon Vine.
Oh yeah.
You can request stuff to review.
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking like what I got from there. It's all kinds of shit. I got a 60-piece. I got a 60-piece shot glass set that comes with little cowboy hats because I want to see if the cowboy hats would fit my action figures. They don't, but now I have 60 pieces of cowboy boot shot glasses.
I mean,
You better start ripping shots, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to say what I have, but I probably got about 100 shot glasses downstairs at the bar. From
Are
different
you one of those
states.
people who collect shot glasses when you go somewhere?
I got all mine second hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Sheets sell shot glasses?
Sheet shot.
I have no idea.
Take
It's
a
been a
sheet
long
shot.
it's been a long ass time since I've been to a Sheets.
They used to sell gum, and the catchphrase was "take a sheet." Because I have a pack because it had Dale Earnhardt Jr. on it. So when we went up to Pennsylvania, the first time I ever had sheets, I saw that and I had to have it because it had Dale Earnhardt Jr. on it.
Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. Is it take a sheet or is it take a sheets?
Oh, it was take a sheet because it was like
Okay, yeah. I get it.
sheet or something like that. I'm an idiot. I was hearing a beeping, and I thought it was my wife out in the kitchen, and then I realized it was my truck.
Nice.
So I got a new air fryer all-in-one over Black Friday. Pretty nice unit.
Dude, was it me or did the Black Friday sales just suck?
Oh, they were garbage.
I didn't buy anything. Nor do I. I mean, I never do. So.
I bought an air fryer just because it's a lot bigger.
I don't buy like the high dollar stuff. I find stuff that.
Yeah, I'll buy some cheap stuff.
Yeah, find stuff that's in like Walmart. It's like, oh, that's cool. Like the only thing I got this year was I went in there and they had, was it JLab earbuds?
Yeah.
I heard good reviews on. They had them. They were originally $25 down to $9. So I picked
Oh damn!
those
I
up.
would have got those.
Yeah.
I used
Worth
Sony's.
it. It was worth it. It was the
shit.
quality is actually pretty
Which ones
decent
you-
on them.
Because I have like Tozo ones. So like I have my AirPods, and then I've got a pair of like backup AirPods, which is essentially like they got blown out and like they suck because everything just sounds like on it, but it's a pair of headphones. And then I have these like $30 ones that are black that I got on Amazon. And those ones are hands down the most reliable. So, I think JLab Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah, with
Mine's a
Bluetooth earbuds.
Sony. I got them from Walmart for
Well,
24
see,
bucks.
'Cause
I-
I'd rather pay like a handful of like $10 or $20, and then just like use my AirPods for like nicer things than instead of using them for everything and then when
Makes
they
sense.
die having like just a backup pair.
I use mine
Yeah,
for
so
everything.
I was still rocking the wired earbuds that came with my iPhone 11, and my wife recently got a pair of Bluetooth, and I've been using hers because I listened to a radio show that is not really appropriate to listen to with kids around.
Wait,
Did you-
how are they doing headphones with that iPhone 11?
Yeah,
They give you the lightning, the
Yeah,
adapter.
we just
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been using those, and she got those, and I was like, all right, I'll try these out. I was like, oh, those come in handy. So when I went in Walmart on Black Friday, I saw them things were $9, and I've heard, like they're pretty decent for the price. So I was like, it's $9. I'll try them out, and I've been using them around the house, and they're actually pretty decent sound quality.
Do you know which ones they were? Like the Go Air.
I think they are. Of course, it doesn't say on them.
No, it won't.
It was whatever ones that were on the Black Friday deal.
Are they
Oh
like
wait, they're in my phone. Hold on.
like the Go Air True Pop?
I don't say his name
In the
wrong.
air.
Yeah,
Admin Room.
JLab Go AirPop.
Like
I-
I just put a picture in the admin room.
Yep, that's
See,
exactly
I can't
what
wear
I got.
those.
In that color.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
exactly
it's
what I
$25.
got.
I hate those type of headphones.
They're actually not bad.
Yeah, but if I lose one, I'm sure then I have to go buy another box.
Just like don't lose it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I've never lost
Mine's
an
around the
AirPod.
neck.
Never lost a like grant I will say that my first venture into like wireless individual like buds was concerning because I was like I'm gonna lose it, I'm gonna have problems with it, and it's really not that bad. Like I do have, depending on the activity that I'm doing, like if I'm using my AirPods, like I do have a fear of like if I'm out walking and I walk over a sewer drain, I'm like, what if this were just like pop out and fall down the sewer drain?
Well, I can say this. I've had problems where mine will like slide out of my ear.
Yeah,
Like,
mine do
especially when
too.
I'm moving a lot. These things though, they stay in pretty solid. Like they're because
I went and got an aftermarket thing that fits my AirPods because for whatever reason, like my right ear
yep, same problem.
interior is shaped differently. So my left always fits perfectly, but my right always slips out. So I went and got memory
Mine's the
foam
opposite.
inserts, like that you replace the caps that you put on it that have like come in different sizes. You replace with memory foam ones. So it's like, those like safety plug things that you put in your ears.
Yeah,
It's like that, and then it expands and just molds to your ear. And game changer. It doesn't work as well if you're looking for it to do the like sound dampening, like noise canceling. Doesn't really work well for that, but if you want it to like stay in your ear, it's amazing. I put them on my backups, like my backup headphones, and game changer.
Yeah, see, I have the same problem, but mine's reversed. My left ear always stays in. My right ear is where they fall out. Or no, the right ear falls out.
No, your right ear
I'm
stays in. Your left ear falls
yeah,
out.
I'm opposite of you. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. But these, the way they sit in your ear, so like they sit
I've always
in
been
your ear and
skeptical
then
about this
fill
type
up
of.
the area.
Because I always thought it would look weird just having like a little like cylinder sticking straight out of your ear. Instead of like with the AirPods, there's like something that like hangs down a little bit. So it's like, oh, this person's wearing like headphones. But I always thought it would just like look weird because it's like, you know, like Frankenstein bolts out your neck except out of your ears. That's what I thought those would look like.
Well, I mean, my wife's are worse. My wife's are small. It kind of looks like you got like a little beetle crawling out of your ear.
But here's the thing: is like, but like Samsung does that, Sony does that, like Bose, I'm pretty sure has a similar shape to that. So like, you know, there's a lot of them that do it that way, so it can't look that weird. Otherwise, none of the other companies would be putting those out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the hang down is worse because I feel like that's.
I like the hang down
going around the
now with the new.
ear.
Yeah, but well, so it goes down like between your little like your little like I don't know your two lobes, like your earlobe thing that hangs down, and then that like little curvy thing that you have.
Yeah, like it's got to go around that.
It like goes it goes in between those two. There's like a I don't know. It works. It sits well for me, but I don't know. I mean, there's got to be something to these ones because like the rest of them use them, and like if Bose is using them, that's what I use as like the like basis for like good sound technology. So there's got to be something to it.
So not to rain on your parade.
Please do.
Hold on. So is it a new thing? I'm guessing like with the whole sensory thing, is it a new thing that people are going shopping with noise canceling like full headphones on nowadays?
I do. Yeah,
You
if I go grocery shopping by myself, so normally my wife and I go grocery shopping on Sunday afternoons together.
Y'all are weird for afternoon shopping. I just can't handle that amount of people.
It's really not that crowded.
Yeah, it's
it is
really
here.
not that bad here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's packed
really
here
not.
on afternoon.
No.
The only time it's packed here is around the holidays.
We actually had this conversation this past weekend because we realized that like the manager and the assistant manager of like the grocery store that we go to know us because we're there every week at the same time, and they always say like, "Hey, thanks for coming in."
Yeah, if you don't show up on time, they're fucking checking on you.
I honestly think so, or if it's just like one of us.
Hi, it's Janice from the Whole
Is your husband
Foods.
okay?
We know you guys didn't come in today. Is everything all right?
No, we don't do our God no. We couldn't afford to do our weekly shopping at Whole Foods. No, the local grocery store. Like they're always just like, "Hey, thanks for coming in again." I'm like, "Okay." And so we were walking out last week, and my wife was just like, "Is it weird?
It's
like
very weird.
what we do with our grocery shop?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm pretty sure like I'm the only people I know that like like go grocery shopping together every week, and B like do it on Sunday afternoons. It's like the most old person thing to do in the world. Most people will just go during the week on their way home from work to pick up what they need for the next couple of days, or it's like a stay-at-home parent that is gonna go and buy all the stuff for the week, but they're gonna do it, you know, like during the day sometime. So yeah, it's extremely weird to be shopping as a husband and wife on a Sunday afternoon every single week.
That is pretty old person.
Yeah. All right.
But then if you go afternoon on Sunday, you miss the church crowds, which is nice. So as soon as church lets out, that's when.
Yeah, but everything gets picked away if you're.
Yeah, but if you go early, you get there.
Yeah, but if you get there after like 2 o'clock, everything's all picked away, and then you have the Sunday staff, and they're not going to be restocking on Sunday, like after a certain time. So you're just left with whatever's left over. So I've found that like Monday afternoon is the best time to go shopping.
Tuesdays
Yeah.
the best day to go. Well, Walmart's anyway, because that's when everything resets.
But the problem is like I don't know. I feel obligated to go grocery shopping because it's just the two of us, and like and we both work full time stuff. So like I don't know. I feel bad like not going grocery shopping because like we're both eating the food. So why am I not going to participate in the accumulation of the groceries? But
Me
I
and my
absolutely
wife
hate
go
it
grocery
because
shopping all the time together. We'll go on her days off.
Well, she likes to. I mean, we've had this conversation. She likes to go up and down every aisle and just kind of like see what's there. And it's just like, or we could be in and out of here in like a half an hour because we have a list and we know what aisles, because we've been here like every week for the past 3 years. We know what aisle everything's down, and we can just
Yeah,
bang
but they
this
might
out
have
real
something
quick.
in that
We're
other aisle.
we're totally different opposite. My wife is like you. She's like, we don't need anything down the aisle. We don't. There's no need to go down there. I'm like, well, I just kind of want to see if there's anything new down here. And it's like,
Why would you?
I go
get,
down
like, the
every aisle.
spices, like the spice aisle that has like the baking needs and like the pie, like the aluminum pie things. It's just like, do we need anything down here? Should we look? It's like, no. We don't have we have a new system for our spices, so we know when our spices are running low. Like we don't need any spices. Are you baking anything? Nope. Then we don't need to go down that aisle. Like, let's go. Come on.
Well, they come out with new seasonings
It
all the
doesn't-
time. Like you gotta
it
check
doesn't
out
need
the
to
new
be.
stuff.
It doesn't need to be like a 2-hour process to go grocery shopping.
Screw you.
See, I have a different reason. My wife was like, yeah, I could just do the grocery shopping, and I was like, no, I'm going because, like my dad's the same way. When I lived at home and he was married to my mom, if we didn't go grocery shopping or we didn't pick it up, we didn't have anything to eat. So
Right.
when we are like pre-trained that if it's grocery shopping, we gotta go or we don't get to eat. So I'm hell bent. Like I'm going grocery shopping every single time, and that's just a habit that I have. And I know if my wife, if I like, yeah, just pick this up for me, she'll get it for me. But my brain is like, I remember, not having anything to eat for 2 days because I didn't go
Right.
grocery shopping. So
Yeah. So you're a little bit more involved in the grocery shopping process.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Whereas,
am.
I wasn't, but like I was, because I used to go like when my mom would go grocery shopping when I was a kid. Like I would go with her sometimes, but most of the time it was just like my mom going grocery shopping, and what we had was what we had. But like as an adult, like I just didn't go grocery shopping. Like I didn't go to as a single male adult in my 20s. Like I never went grocery shopping. I would just like pick up the stuff I needed for dinner on the way home from work, and then like something for like breakfast, and then that was it. But my wife comes from the family of like more traditional, where it's like, well, the wife like does the grocery shopping and the cooking and stuff. And so she's like, well, I don't mind doing all this stuff. And I'm just like, nah, I don't really. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't really care for that. I feel like I don't want to go, and I'm gonna make comments about how I don't want to be here and how we don't need to go down these aisles. But I feel like I need to be here.
Well, that's also like, so me and my wife met. We were both working at Walmart at the same time, and like she would get off and then have to do like grocery shopping, and this is when we were like very early on, like before we were even, I guess we would consider the talking phase, and I would take my breaks to walk around with her as she did her grocery shopping, or if she had to like do grocery shopping on her day off, I would take my lunch and walk around the grocery store with her, and we would just talk. So there's that aspect, and then she was kind of, it was weird to her because she never had someone that would do that with her, and like I was more than happy to do it. And now it's kind of like a thing that we like. We go grocery shopping together, you know. But for me, it was always like if I know if I don't pick this up, I'm not eating. So I would like even as like a like 10, 11, 12 years old, like I knew like I have to go and get this, this, and this, and this, or I'm not gonna have anything to eat because my mom wouldn't make it. But we're like I'm kind of the traditionalist too, but then again I'm not because I cook. I'd say 99% of the meals. That's not because my wife can't cook. It's just that's I learned very early on. I watched everything my dad did in the kitchen, and I learned to cook my own. I learned recipes, and like even now like I'm still like I always search for a new recipe, and she prefers me to cook it because she knows I'm gonna nail it every single time because I got used to doing that. So it's not because she can't cook; she just prefers me to do it, and I prefer. Well, now I'm doing dishes, but the deal was I cooked the meals, she did the dishes. But now that she's working and I'm mainly at home, I'm doing dishes, and my hands are regretting it.
Yeah.
Because I have that form of eczema. I guess I recently developed it in the past couple of years that affects only the back of your hands. So washing dishes makes it worse, but I do it anyway, and then I get yelled at for doing them. I was like, you're off at work. I'll do the dishes. That way, you come home to a clean place. And yeah, but look at your hands. And she like we were sitting on the couch watching On Patrol Live before I come back here, and she squeezed my hand, and it was right where my hand had split open from doing the dishes. You're taking a couple days off, and she knows that tomorrow, when she goes to work, I'm gonna be doing dishes.
All right, I'm gonna get off for the night.
Aww.
It's only 10:30.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired. My sore's hell, so I gotta go flush it in time I get done with that.
You're fucking talking about being an old. He's going to bed like he's tired at 8.
No, I've been forcing myself to go to bed around 10:30, maybe 11 certain nights, but mostly 10:30 anymore.
Forcing yourself to go to bed.
Just trying to get in a rhythm somehow.
You're in your fucking 20s, bud.
Yeah. I mean, if I
and you
stay up
don't
all
have
night,
a job, like, I'm confused.
there's more confusing things in the world than that. So.
Not really.
Yeah. I would say something, but I don't want your channel to get striked, so. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow or next week. Depending on what you do.
Roger that. You won't be here tomorrow because PJ's is going to be late and JT's going to be here, so just say it.
Well, if you do construction sim, I'll probably just be in chat. If you don't do ATS, I'll probably join then. Just depends on.
Yeah, whatever you say. I know better. Oh, dang. Who spent $17,000?
I don't know. Who spent $25,000 earlier?
Not me. I spent $26,000.
Okay. I want to hear it. I just need something to get around quickly around my estate.
Your estate. Don't you have like two pickup trucks sitting over there?
Yeah, I got pickup trucks, but like,
What'd you buy?
I don't know. You probably have like, I just bought a Gator.
Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, a Gator costs that much?
Your John Deere.
Oh no, I want the refill.
special one does. Yeah, that has like an open back. For whatever reason, I just need something to like travel quickly to and from, so I can check in on the crowd.
you got the 6-wheel. All right.
The 4-wheel was $1,000 cheaper.
Oh, see, we could have only spent 16 grand instead of 17 grand. Just saying. But I have that I have the 4-wheeler of that, and I use it to spread lime.
Oh yeah, I figured I might be able to like make it down. Actually, I'll check if you want to hop in. I'll see if I can check.
Oh, that's right. This has passenger script, doesn't it? Yeet yeet.
Yep. See if I can fit down the rows. Should be able to.
Oh, you get the hose sprayer on the back of this bitch. Yeah, what's up with the red shoes?
It matches my gloves. Oh yeah.
I think there's a sprayer for. Oh no.
You know how fast.
Put a mower behind it.
Oh, I'm sure once you engage it, but it's no, you can't use that because it's only got the 3-point hitch. Oh shit! Well, it's only got the regular tow hitch. It doesn't have the other stuff, so it should be limited. I'm going into first-person mode. Here we go. Yeah, so I mean, I guess let's see what we can hook this up to. Oh God!
It does have a sprayer. I don't know if it works though, or if it'll work for the rows, but it does have a sprayer.
Wait, like as a trailer? Oh my God! As
No,
a trailer
no,
attachment?
it's a bed attachment.
Oh, it's a bed attachment. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even look at the bed attachments.
It has a dump bed, a flat bed, a 3-point attacher bed.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna head back to the shop, and then I'll be getting one of those.
A sprayer. It's got plows for the front of it, and then it has a spreaders, salt
plows
spreader
and, like,
and
snow plow.
fertilizer spreader. Yes, snow plow.
Like liquid fertilizer spreader.
Yeah, it's got the arm. I don't know if like it will work for the rows, but yeah, it's got liquid fert and solid fert, and then a salt spreader. Cause I have the solid hooked up to it to spread lime. It was bigger than what the thing I was using.
So what's that under?
I love how my guy's grabbing the shit
I know.
bar.
What's that under?
I don't know what it falls under, but if you go down to the little like the pages with the download arrow underneath the key in the shop, and then you scroll down till you see the picture of it. It's right next to the John Deere A and the zero-turn lawnmower. If you click on that, it will show you everything that comes with that mod.
John Deere Gator Pack.
Yep.
Oh. That's the fertilizer spreader.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's right after the
The
plows.
32A. No, right before the plows is the liquid. The solid is the one after the plows.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know if you can use them without folding that down. Because if you could use it while it's up, that should totally work.
No, you're definitely gonna have to fold those down.
Probably.
Well, either way, I mean, it needs something on the back of it because.
Yeah, you have a couple different bed options. You got the 3-point attacher option.
I think I'll do the three-point attacher. Yeah.
Screw it. We'll see if the fertilizer bed works.
Oh, I can try that out. Yeah, I'll try that out.
There you go. I bought it.
Did you buy it? All right.
Oh, it's $2,000 more. Jeez. You know, I could have bought them.
Oop. Oh. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna work, but we'll find out.
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it may be able to. The arms might be able to go through.
No, like, it will let you turn it on without unfolding it? It probably won't
No.
now because it doesn't have anything
Nope.
in it. Does it say it has to be unloaded or unfolded first?
Yeah.
Oh.
It says you first need to unfold the. But let's see if I unfold it.
Yeah, that's not going to work. It's going to be too wide.
Well, unless they don't have the
It's going to have collisions.
collisions.
Oh,
Nope.
it doesn't.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No.
Alright,
This
let's
is
go
a different story.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fill this up real quick. Because I mean, it would have been fine with the 3-point attacher with the fertilizer trailer on it, but I would have been totally fine with that. Let me ask you: is this like a pre-1990 Gator?
They've been using these at my town's fire station. They've had a couple of these since the early '90s. I think one's a '96, so it's like '90s technically.
I can't fill it up.
That's kind of oh.
Unless I'm out. I don't think I should be out. Hang on. Let me add a little bit here. No, I'm not going to fill it. I just filled it. Oh.
Oh wait, you might have to take the cover off, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, probably.
No, that's not doing anything. It might be too... Oh, sorry, I'm like stuck here.
0.
It might be like a too short for the head trigger.
No. Oh, grab your sprayer trailer. Or I mean your fertilizer trailer. Yeah, bring that over here. Even with the 3-point attachment on it, pulling the fertilizer, I mean, that should be good.
You need a 3-point attacher for that fertilizer sprayer?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me double check.
I thought it was just a trailer hitch.
I'll see if I can attach it.
I could.
No, it's definitely a 3-point. It's got like that. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's 3-point. It can pull most of the other stuff.
Oh,
So like,
Tony's
it can
on his
pull
way
the
with
heart-
his vert trailer.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it should be able to pull the harvester. Nah, it definitely can't. Nope. I wonder if it can pull the equipment. Oh, Tony's here. Tony's here.
Oh my.
Phoenix is here. Oh my god. I just have to pull up next to you. Where's the...
I've filled from both sides, so not just go drive on up there next to him, see if you can load from that side.
No, I'm not getting anything. Alright, you can give it a try if you want. Oh no! You have to like back into it or something? I don't know. It only holds 400 liters, so I don't think it's going to be helpful. Because I went through like... Yeah, I'll tell you how much I went through. Oh no, I just filled it. Never mind. Well, 4,000 liters, and I went through more than half of that. So I would have to fill it up so much that it wouldn't be worth it anyways. So maybe go return that, and I'll get the 3-point attacher there.
Yeah, this thing is not filling at all. Wait, does the front hitch work on this thing?
The only thing, the front, yeah. I don't think it'll work for that. It should work for the other one, though. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you can just back your shit in easier.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that's alright. You can just leave it there. It's fine.
It's throwing me off.
Alright.
There you go.
Oh. I'm gonna go get the... I'm gonna drop this off and get the 3-point hitch and see if it works with the fertilizer.
Oh, you want me to ride with you?
Yeah. Thanks, Tony.
You're beautiful. Speed boost. You can cut him off, you asshole.
I was taking a left. He was taking a right. I didn't want him to Tony me. So I had to dominate the left lane.
Dot 412? What the hell's a dot 412?
Alright, let's sell this off. Pick this
Wait,
up.
Is it not?
Oh.
Did I not sell it?
Oh. Come back.
Oh, you can't. You have to detach it.
Oh.
It's like it's in use. I was like, what are you talking about? It's not even being used. Corrosive. Oh, okay. Vert tanker. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Wait, what's on the... Oh, is that weights?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's a bridge there, dog.
That's pretty cool.
Now, there's a reason why my guy's holding the whole shit handle.
Yeah.
It's your driving.
No, I
Wow,
just have to
using newly acquired
turn the
hazmat
sensitivity
technology.
down for this
Oh,
one.
yeah, nerd.
Alright, so let's see if we can get the fertilizer on this. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Let's see how fast I can do this. Oh, it's still the same speed.
Lame.
Yeah. Super lame, but at least I can use this if we need to. It fits down the rows. It's all about being comfortable.
I hope that 17 grand keeps you comfortable. Damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope that 26 grand keeps you comfortable.
Oh yeah, it's quite nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. What do we need to do? What you got here? We're just growing right now.
Yeah, spraying. We're fast forward time again.
Well, if you want to spray, do your spraying. I'm not gonna keep you from that.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing before our gator adventures.
Okay, so sorry. I can help you spray if you'd like. Because I don't think I have to wait a bit before I can fertilize again.
Let me check field 1.
Check. %50 fertilized, but I think I have to wait to fertilize again, right?
No, you might be able to do it again since I fast forward time.
All right.
You have to check it.
I guess I'll see if I can. I'll start fertilizing, and if it gets darker, then we'll know, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you might not be able to because it's like it's. You can try it.
Yeah. Give it a whirl.
What you should do is spray it and a little bit, then check the fertilization in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I was telling my wife about what we played last night. I was like, I'm really shocked that
That
PJ's
I
actually
had any
enjoyed
interest.
it. Yeah. She's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I was like, he has zero interest in superhero anything.
Yeah, I mean it's slightly so like with WWE, it feels like it's mostly like button mashing.
Yeah.
I know there's a little bit more to it. Like if you know all of them, like
Yeah,
I used to know
combos
all
and
of.
stuff.
Yeah, like I used to know, like back when like SmackDown Shut Your Mouth and stuff on PS2. Like I used to know all the combos for the guy that I played with. So I think if I got to that point, it would be better. But until then, I'm just button
Well,
mashing.
it's not like it that used to be, because like basically it's
But it's not like Street
you
Fighter where you're just like bam,
up.
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, no, it's like up A will do a certain move, up
Mhm.
down A will do a certain move. The what you really gotta know is like the people you like. What I was running into, I don't know everybody's finishers, so I don't know like where I have to be to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
That cracked me up though when I posted the first WWE on Monday, and you're just getting beat up on the outside. I've got you. And I just completely whiffed the elbow drop.
I mean, that was fun. And of course, my creative player's in a suit and tie.
Yeah, I saw that. I went through. Did great. I was like, they had so many business suits. I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell? 'Cause how many times have you seen someone come out in full business suit and actually wrestle a match?
Well, no, that's like my entrance, and then like
Are you carrying
any
a
given
briefcase?
any given day, like if I'm not at work, I'm just wearing like gym shorts and like a tank top. So that's what I wrestle in. As far as I can see, this is actually doing some work on the fertilization, so I'm probably gonna have to do this again.
Nice. Just
Yeah.
about to be done.
Well, I mean, you can join in.
I don't think mine will.
I mean, just lease the fertilizer.
I guess I can.
And just bring your John Deere over here.
I gotta see if I can do 3 and 4 real quick. There's the last 2. What? Oh, it was a tree. What?
Oh my god. Wait, what?
CM Punk just came back to WWE, and they're talking about how there's honestly a chance him and Stone Cold are actually gonna wrestle a match. And I was like, Jesus Christ, it sounds like some dumb shit we would do in WWE 2K23.
Yeah, right? No, I mean, I spent most of my time playing with like Stone Cold with the rocks.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. I don't know why.
Are you hiring help?
I didn't mean to. Oh my god, what is going on? Why is it doing that?
Just make sure you
was
and
just-
what Tony having issues or something.
No, it was me. I was trying to figure out the headlights.
Alright, so we need... at least that. And then... oh, that's under grape technology, isn't it? Where's grape technology here?
Hey, is there anything special I need to do for like liquid cooling for my computer?
Uh,
In terms of like, what do you base it off of? Like, what you buy. What do you base it off of? Like, do you base it off of the case? Do you base it off of the power?
I don't think what I have doesn't take that much power. Honestly, you better asking someone else that knows a little bit like Monty or something about it, because
Okay.
I put my stuff in PC Part Picker, and then
And it just recommends.
no, I pick the parts and it'll tell me if it's all compatible and all that. But mine, all it is, so instead of like that big bulky fan on it, it has it just has a thing that covers the CPU, and then it has two hoses that run out of it to a radiator that has two fans on it that attaches to your tower. So mine's like nothing like super intense. It's just
Yeah. I'm just sitting here and it's just like, I guarantee. Well, I mean, I have the first floor set at 64 because nobody's home, but up here it's like 75, and it's purely because I just have hot air blowing right on my legs, and I'm just totally sick of it.
do you have to do every row or every other row?
I gotta do every row.
Okay.
I suppose I could. I suppose I could do every other row.
I'll try it out, see if it works.
Yeah, let's see if
because I'm on the short side.
All right, I'll see if there's a gap between. I guess I should be able to, as long as I stay in the middle. Nah, there's a gap.
Yeah, there is.
Even though it says, I'm pretty sure it says the width is like. Well, I think the actual like physical spray from it is less than what it covers.
Fucking Tone. God damn, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the hell is that noise?
Yeah, I know. He's just been ripping up and down that road.
Oh boy. Okay, I obviously cannot spray it looking behind me. Good. Oh my god.
So for the cooling system, do you think I should just like take all of my specs? I have like a one sheeter with all of them. You just like take that down to Micro Center and be like, well, what would work with this?
Yeah, well, they have your computer in the system, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know
you
if
could
I don't know if it
build,
works like that.
just go
like,
and
if
say,
I
I
just
want to get
called
like
them.
a water cooled.
I mean,
system.
I could also call them and just like list off the parts that I have and be like, what would work with this?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know how. I've never used them before, so I can't.
Micro Center's sick.
We don't have them or anything, but like I would imagine you could just be like, I want this is what I got. What can I put in it? And I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah. It's just the problem is it's all the way down in Cambridge, so it's like a 45-minute drive for me. So if there's some other way for me to figure out if it would work, like I
If
said,
you have all your
if
specs,
it came, yeah, I have all my specs. I suppose I could just enter it into like Newegg or something.
yeah, you can punch in the PC part picker and it'll tell you if it's compatible.
Yeah,
It
I know
should
that
be.
at
The
the
only thing
time I
you
was
might
trying to save money on my computer, so I know that like I skimped out on some things that I was like, oh yeah, I'll fix it down the road. Where like the power supply was, like my computer was at like, they're like, oh yeah, it'll work for it, but it'll work for that and nothing more. So it's like, I don't know if I need to like upgrade my power supply in order to run it. And
well, the other issue, you have a mid tower, right? You don't have a full tower, right?
I'm pretty sure I have a full tower.
Full towers are pretty big.
I mean, this computer's pretty big.
The only thing you might run into is like space issues. That's what PC part picker won't tell you, but.
I can give you the dimensions of my tower in a second. You can tell me if it's like mid tower or a full tower. I'm pretty sure it's a full tower.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't know the dimensions. I just know mine dwarfs my wife's tower. And mine's a full tower. Hers is a mid tower.
I mean, my tower's... I mean, it's probably like... It's got to be at least 2 feet tall. It comes up to... Like, it's on the ground, and it comes up to the bottom of my shin. I'm like 5'9". So, it's got to be at least 2 feet tall. And then it's probably like... at least 10 inches wide. There's a lot of, well, let's put it this way, there's a lot of extra space.
Yeah, you should.
It's not like all the stuff is stacked on top of each other. It's very spaced out inside.
I think you shouldn't have an issue. That was the only thing.
Yeah, it should be. It's a pretty universal case, so it should be able to like be able to install it. It's just like, which one do I need?
That's what my wife's is a Midtown. I got the air cooler in it, but I mean, I built it, so I know how much room I had to work with.
Right.
But yeah, you shouldn't have an issue. Yeah, and like I said, I think it's the Corsair H60. It's just a small thing, and I've never in all the time.
But where do you have your computer? Like, where do you
in
have
the living
it?
room. It's on a.
No, I mean like in like you have a desk, obviously. So is it like on top of your desk, like most of the cool kids do these days? Like I have it underneath my desk because I'm a '90s kid.
So when we were having all the issues with the floor, because it used to sit on the floor on a little platform that came with my desk, it sat on it, and then when the floor got wet, I took one of the benches that came with our dining room set, and I put it on that. So it's right now it's sitting on a bench in between my desk and my wife's desk.
All right. So it's like up off the ground. So my issue is that because it's sitting like right next to my right leg on the ground, that it just is just blowing hot air. So if I can just make it not do that, even if it's like room temperature air, that's fine.
That's around what mine blows under a load.
But like this blows hot. This is blowing like the heater.
Damn.
Yeah. But like it's
even my old PC
system too. And it's like
it
so it's got to be either like the power isn't enough because it's working overtime, or it's just heating to the point that like 3 fans isn't enough and it's just blowing the hot air out. Which is what I'm assuming. But if I can just enclose the whole thing and just liquid cool it, because my wife's just like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, nothing. But that would be something good. What do you want for Christmas? You got your Christmas list going yet?
See, I'm easy.
Yeah, me too.
My wife's hard. Like she's got so much on her wish list that I'm just like, and she's, you know what I really want for Christmas? I was like, on top of the other 12 things you've already told me.
At least that, man. At least that. Like, at least you have a list to work with.
Well, then she turns around and asks me what to get me for Christmas, and I'm like, I've got like 3 wish lists written out. Like I collect police patches, police and fire patches. I have a whole list of like, I'm very particular about which ones I want. Like I want patches from like places I've been, or my favorite departments from like.
Well, do you like Hazen, Arkansas?
Yeah.
Oh, I got something for you because I asked my wife for this. I will show you.
But like I want stuff like that, so I have a whole list of those that she could get me. I collect action figures. I have a whole list of action figures that I have that's currently out that I wouldn't mind having. What else? Oh, T-shirts. Like I like T-shirts. I have T-shirts of like band T-shirts and stuff like that I wouldn't mind having. I've put this all on a wish list for her, so like, because she always yelled at me, she didn't know what to get me, so I made, because I don't need, like, I don't have to, there's nothing I need right now other than a new vehicle, which I can't get for Christmas.
Right.
So,
well, yeah.
So I have it all, like, all listed out, like, what she can get me, and she's still like, I don't know what to get you. I'm like, really? And then I was like, well, what do you want me to get you? I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. I was like, I don't know. And like when she got home from work day, she was yelling at me. I was like, I got the second part of your Christmas gift. I got two more to go. She's like, that's not fair. I don't know what it is. I said, you have some idea. She's like, I don't want to order anything off your wish list because then you'll know what I'm getting you. Like, no, I won't know. I'll know that you're getting me something off my wish list, but I won't know like exactly what you got me. Like, it, I put those together to make it easier for you to shop for me, and now I made her a list of exactly what she can get me, and it's not good enough. It's like, what do you want from me? Because they just had the sale on Ringside Collectibles for action figures. I bought 6 action figures for hella cheap, and I was like, they came in the mail today, and they were still in the box. I even took them out of the box yet. I was like, you could just wrap those. Where's the fun in that? You already know what it is. I was like, yeah, but technically, you bought them because it was. She told me like you can spend this much for your birthday, and I bought them for my birthday, and I was like, I already got some. You can just wrap those for me. Like, yeah. I'm that easy. She wants to surprise me with something, but she didn't know what to surprise me with. But if I tell her it's not a surprise, that's why I'm like, oh, that's a no-win situation.
Hey, so you can get these. Hang on, I'm sending you a couple. I don't know. Are you a hat guy? No.
Not really. I'm a hat guy, but I'm picky about my hats. I don't like adjustable hats. I want flex fit.
Fitted hat.
Yeah, flex fit. Like I just want something that doesn't have the snapback, and I don't want fitted because my hair changes depending on how long my hair gets. Snapbacks just don't fit my head right. Flex fit's where it's at.
It depends. So I've found that it depends on the flex fit. So I've narrowed it down to like the brand and the size. So Richardson makes the best snapbacks, and the 115 over the 112 is like where it's at. The 115 is way better than the 112, and it's like your classic trucker hat. But if you check owner chat, there's a boutique store in Hazen, Arkansas that has a section dedicated to On Patrol Live, and they will have Chief Taylor sign anything that you order from them. So you can. Do you see that episode?
I've watched every episode with them on it, but I don't remember it.
Dude, that's like iconic. He's like, when they pulled over the guy and he had the gun in his crotch and they pulled it out, and he's like, you're gonna blow your begonias off.
Is that where he's like grabbing his crotch as he's getting out of the car?
Yeah. And he's like, you're gonna blow your begonias off if you keep your gun like that.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, so you can get like the hat, the shirt, the hoodie, like anything that's Hazen, Arkansas related. I'll give you the website. It's just Rustic Way Boutique, and it's in like quote unquote downtown Hazen, Arkansas, which is just a strip. And anything Hazen PD that you order from them, you can put in the comment section like special order, like I want this autographed, and Chief Taylor will sign it for you. So if you're looking,
we will catch you.
Yep. So if you're looking for something, that's a good Christmas one.
I haven't got it framed yet. I need to go looking for. Every time I think of or I find it, I'm like, I need to go find me a frame. They have it framed. And I've yet to find it or do it. The autograph poster I got from it's got Dan. Sticks
Dan Abrams.
Dan Sticks
cool.
and what's his name? Like, why can't I remember his name?
Yeah, who cares about him?
But they all signed it. So my wife, remember during the summer when they were doing
Yeah. She won the.
Yeah, so
Sweet
someone
Picks.
won it, and then they didn't claim it, so she was the next pick. So I got a whole bunch of like on Patrol Live stuff. Like I got an alarm clock, a water bottle, a coffee mug, and then it came with like this must be something I missed before I start watching it. It's like this stress ball, but it's a stick of butter. And it says anything can happen on Patrol Live.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Salted butter. I got your butter in my pocket on Patrol Live.
Yeah. They went up to a guy who was like mowing his lawn on a ride-on mower, and they like pulled him off. And they're like, "All right, you got anything in your pockets? Like anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I got sticks of butter." And like, sure enough, he had a stick of butter in his pocket.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. So that became one of those things. But the most iconic moment of the year was "You're gonna blow your begonias off."
Oh, my favorite from them was when they pulled the one over and like they're on the way to get a funnel cake. Mama wants a funnel cake, and the guy
that one was good too.
And I was like, I don't blame him. I want one too.
That one was good, and then the one where he, like, despite them being in so much trouble, he, like, let them go over to the side of the road to take a leak. And he's like, "We're not unreasonable."
And the Richie Marr from freaking Daytona cracks me up.
He's kind of a douche, but
I don't know. That one guy that was on this past weekend, he's a douchebag. The one that pulled over the guy
the
that did
police chief?
peeled out. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that like
The guy shit on
the
himself.
old guy who shit his pants.
Yeah. Like, he was just being a straight up dickhead to it. And then the guy before, the guy he pulled over, that he said his car smelled
he was
weird.
being a
He was
dick.
being a dick to him, too. And it's just like... And you know, when Richie Marr showed up, like, he was just, like, being reasonable with the guy. And my wife was like, I feel like if he had pulled him over, that whole situation went a completely different way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
just
this
don't
dude
like.
was just being a dick.
I just don't like Richie Marr when he's like going over the PA system to like
Oh, yeah.
have people move. Like, he's
Sounds
kind of being a
smart
dick
ass,
about
yeah.
that. Yeah. And it's like
But I love it when he's chasing people and he starts barking like a
my
dog.
cops in my hometown are like him when he's on the PA system. That's how my cops are. And it's just like,
I think it's just his tone, because he's actually like, if you
no,
watch
like
it,
he is appreciative of them moving, but he's just like the way he goes about it. Like, if I were sitting on the side of the road, like, I wouldn't move for him based on the way that he
but I
said
think
it. I'd just stand there and just be like, "Don't be a dick about it."
I think it's his
Don't be a dick about it.
The tone that he uses when he does it, because it like they're like, while he was doing it this past weekend, someone come up and said something to him, and like he was laughing and joking with him. And then someone said he sounded like a flight attendant, so he started doing like, you can exit to the right. Like,
well, that's basically what he was doing, but he was being a smartass about it. And me being me, it's just like, well, this obviously isn't urgent because you're not serious about this, so I'm not going to take it seriously.
I love that guy. He is.
I don't like him.
He's hilarious. I like when he starts chasing people on foot and he's barking like a dog. Let my dog out.
Yeah.
And then I love what's his name? The other guy from Daytona, the black guy with the gray beard. I like he gets a little
like him.
long-winded sometimes, but he's
Yeah.
like he tells you in terms that you'll understand what's going on.
Yeah, well, that's what the other thing I don't understand about On Patrol Live is like they try to be so complicated and like sophisticated with how they're describing the scene, but they end up sounding stupid because they just repeat themselves over and over again using the same like 2 or 3 fancy words, and it's like, dude, your job's not that complex, all right? Like, there was an altercation and. Like, you arrested somebody, but they're like trying to be all fancy with it. It's like, no.
Yeah, no,
Listen, you're in your 20s and you're a cop for a reason. Like, complicated English isn't your strong suit. Like, you're not an author.
Yeah, I'm not like. I'm not a huge fan of Weld County. Like that's like the new Nye
Colorado?
County. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a total fail. Total fail. I like the one in Georgia, except I hate that their body cam stuff is like
on their head.
Yeah, that bothers me.
Hi, Mr. Road, damn it. Yeah, I like they've been good so
weird.
far.
Like, I wouldn't want to have that on my head all the time. Like, it makes them look stupid.
Of course, I like.
It does make them
Richland.
look great. Well,
I just wish some of the old
That's the
G's
best.
Richland were back.
I mean, they're doing a decent job
Yeah.
of it. It's just they're not on as frequently.
I can't take the one guy seriously. The
the one that's got that speech impediment. Yeah.
When he just looks like he's grinning
like,
all the
whoa.
time. This is like
Yeah. Well, he's also got the speech impediment too, so it's just like
He kinda
what was
reminds-
that one last week where they tried to pull over the car and it like kind of pulled over and then pulled into a driveway and then the passenger ran out and he was like trying to explain the situation that happened over and over again, and it's just like, dude, I can't take you seriously, like, you grinning son of a bitch.
My favorite is when he went into that apartment and they were doing a search and you just see him coming around the corner and he looks like he's grinning the whole way through.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
It's like, how can anyone take you seriously?
But he kind of reminds me of a guy I went to school with. My driving partner in driver's ed. But yeah,
Well, it's interesting that they just never do anything. Like the farthest north that they'll go now is Pennsylvania.
yeah, they don't have. Well, what was it? Warwick, Rhode Island was on it. What else was on up there?
They had Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Which
They weren't bad. But that was on.
Well, I could have told you that wasn't going to end well because that's like the highest crime city in Connecticut. It's like the highest murder rate in the state, and they were just dealing with like, I'm sure there was too much going on for them to be able
What's
to
no different
continue.
than Wilkes-Barre?
Well, that was just, yeah, and also wasn't there like a mass shooting in like Toledo or one of the Ohio, Dayton
Toledo's
or something like that?
Horrible. Like I've heard, like that's like one of the most crime-ridden places in America. Other than,
Yeah,
like-
it's
like
usually those
below
like,
Chicago.
random state capitals that it's like, yeah, it's the state capital, but it's not the biggest city in the state. And those seem to be the ones that have the most crime.
Toledo's nuts too. I enjoy those, especially the one when they were dealing with that drunk lady, and she's like, "What's your name?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Officer Long." She's like, "I bet you're proud of that one." He's like, "I kind of am."
Yeah.
I like that. I like them. I like, of course, like I said, Richland, like the OG officers that are on there still.
What was the one that was like, I think it was like a month ago now, where the wife like backed forgot to put on the brake in the car and trailer.
That was Lee County, I think.
Lee County. Yeah. All right. I knew it was in Florida, but it wasn't because they're not doing Volusia County anymore, and they're not doing.
Oh, they're not doing Volusia. Oh yeah, they haven't been on there in a while, have they?
Yeah, and they're not doing what was it? Well, Pinel's been off for a while, but there's one that's like borders Daytona that they used to do, but they're not doing anymore.
On patrol or on live PD? They've done
On
a couple of
patrol.
different counties in live PD.
No, so we got Daytona, but then they have like what are the other Florida ones that they have right now? Because it's Daytona,
Lee
there's
County,
Lee,
Daytona.
and then
I think that's it. The other one was Volusia.
yeah, and they used to be on at the same time as Daytona because they actually had some crossover
Yeah, because Daytona
for a
was
few
Volusia
episodes.
County.
Yep. So they actually had some crossover for a few episodes. I don't think anything was better than what was the one for On Patrol Live, that one in Alabama?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, they were just like dressed in essentially like full military gear, and every single time they pulled someone over, it was like, "You're getting out of the car right now." And it was like a high stakes. Oh, you don't remember that
I
one?
just recently started watching On Patrol, like right around
Oh,
where
the older
Wilkes-Barry
ones?
came on. I haven't
Oh,
watched.
no, I think this was Live PD.
Oh, Live PD.
Yeah,
You sure that wasn't Georgia? The
Jefferson County.
Jefferson.
Yeah,
You sure that wasn't? That was Missouri, I thought.
no, it was Alabama.
Oh. You sure about that?
Yep,
'Cause I thought
positive.
Jefferson was the one I liked out of Missouri with
Nope.
K9 Lower. Was
Yeah,
it?
and it had the.
Yeah, it was Missouri.
No, that wasn't. That was. That's different. This is
Oh.
Jefferson County. That was something different.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that one then.
This is the one like they would just show up in like full on like military attire for every stop.
Yeah, I remember the one down there in Georgia. They would roll like every episode. There was like a search warrant. They'd roll up with the armored vehicles, everything. Like every episode, I was like, "Good lord!" But yeah, I don't remember that one. I kind of missed El Paso. Or was it El Paso?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the
Zendejas.
somewhat Zendejas.
She's doing OnlyFans now. She's not part of the
Oh
monster
my
anymore.
God, is she really
Yeah, you didn't hear about this? Like she was
nasty?
on.
Nasty.
I think
Nasty.
she showed up on Patrol Live. Like they did an interview with her because she went and started her own. She moved down to CW's neck of the woods, I think.
Is it like
And,
a legit OnlyFans?
Tyler was subscribed to it at one point in time. Like she was.
That
showing
doesn't
off,
mean anything.
showing off her ass and stuff. But I don't know if she's done new. But yeah, though she quit El Paso. She moved to North Carolina and started like her own lingerie brand, and then created an OnlyFans. And now, like, because when Addie put Rez, when she announced that she was leaving the department, everybody was like, "Are you going to start an OnlyFans?" She's like, "No, you don't have to worry about that from me." Because they're like every female now that quits, people expect them to make OnlyFans. I really miss Jeffersonville, Indiana. That was my favorite. With
Oh, that girl. Mm-mm.
no, I like the
Oh.
Denver Leverett. They
Denver Leverett.
yeah, they went off air. The one that
I was gonna say you're talking about OnlyFans.
Oh
Yeah.
no, they went off air because the one blonde from Jeffersonville kept getting
it was-
harassed.
No, it's
and-
the brunette, the short girl with the pink handcuffs.
No, that was Lake County.
Oh, that's
Illinois.
Lake County. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
why
the
they went off.
Jeffersonville went off. Stopped doing it because the blonde kept getting harassed online. I'm like, dude, she looks like a dude. Why are people harassing her?
Well, it doesn't take much these days.
But yo, you ain't kidding. I saw that radio show I listened to. Some of the shit that people are doing is just, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I missed that one because the canine officer, like the bigger woman that was the canine officer, when she went through that door, it caught her between the legs. She goes, "Oh, my vagina!"
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. It's such a shame that we can't watch those.
Yeah. That's
So, like, right before they went off air for live PD, I used to keep like a 2-week backlog just because I just didn't delete them. But like as our DVR ran out of space, I was like, close, so I deleted all of those, and then they went off the air, and then you could watch them online for a little bit, and then they were pretty quick to pull them. And so now for On Patrol Live, I keep like 36 episodes on my DVR at any time.
well, the benefit
And
now
my wife's
they're
like,
on
why? And I'm like, because you never know.
the benefit now is they're on like a network that is like
Doesn't care.
police. Yeah, so.
Yeah, they don't care.
And that they have the backlog on Peacock, so and even
The only
Peacock pulls it
bad
down.
part
Reels
is
has
like
its own.
you have to deal with the commercials.
Yeah, but I mean it's like 30 seconds of commercials every half an hour.
Oh, see, so part of my cable includes reels, so when I record it, I get like the full 4 minutes of commercials when I DVR it.
Yeah, see, we watch it back on Peacock. It's like 30-second ads every like half hour or so. You'll have like 4 or 5 ad breaks throughout the whole episode.
Yeah. Well,
That's nice.
I've been paying enough for the different subscriptions. I was pissed off because the Peloton.
Well, you should get Peacock free because my dad and stepmom just got the Flex from Xfinity, and they got Peacock free. I have it for the next 2 years because I have the upgraded internet package.
I'll have to look into it.
But yeah, we get Peacock free, so that's why we're so excited that it's on there because we get to watch it for free.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, right now the only thing we're
I was
paying
pissed
for is
because
Max.
like we get that for free because
Lucky.
my wife's parents' family, like they have it, so we just share passwords. So I give them, like, they have my Netflix, and in exchange, like, we get Max, and it's a pretty fair trade in my opinion.
Yeah, about the same price, aren't they?
Well, yeah, it's also
I think I'd rather have Max for
yeah, I'd rather have Max because like the content.
There's so much with just the Discovery stuff alone. Like, there's so much to watch.
I started watching Vice Principals again. Oh man, I have not. It's one of the few times that I've like LOL'd at work. That's a funny show. But like Netflix is, I don't know. I don't pay for Netflix, so I don't really care. Like we have a family plan, so like my parents watch it, and then they just share it with me, and my brother doesn't use Netflix, so it's just me. The only thing that's interesting, did you ever watch, or do you have Netflix, or did you ever?
Yeah, I've had it, but we don't have it now because like they just increased the
Did
price.
you ever watch
again.
the original Squid Games?
No, I had no interest in that at all.
Oh man, the Squid Games that they're actually doing right now. Oh, that is something else.
I never had any interest in it. I don't understand why it got so popular.
It's really good. It's really good. That's one of those, like I've tried to watch like other shows that are in different languages and like subtitled in English, and eh. But Squid Game's definitely worth a watch. Both well, I think the original is, like, show itself is better, but the competition show that they've done based off of it has been pretty good.
There's a show on there. I'm a Edgar Allan Poe nerd, so there's a show on there. I think it's called Fall of the House of Usher.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why I want to watch it or get back to watch that. And then was blowing up all over TikTok right now. The Take Care of Maya. That documentary. Kind of want to watch it. Maybe I should ask my dad. I was like, hey, you give me your Netflix password. I give you my Max password. Because my stepmom
That's
really
how it
wants to
works.
watch Game of Thrones. Like, hey, Game of Thrones.
That's how it works. In this day and age, you gotta help everyone out.
Oh, he's pissed. He went to the doctor, and the one he's seeing about his back, and they're scheduling him right now for January for surgery, but his insurance refused it unless he's got to go through physical therapy first. This guy's got 3 shattered discs in his back. Okay? And they want him to go through physical therapy because they're saying, oh, but what if he's just like not getting up right? Maybe you gotta teach him how to get up again. And the doctor was like, he's got 3 shattered discs in his back. Him walking around is not the best thing for him. Matter of fact, they told him not to walk, limit movement as much as possible because they don't want him to screw up and be paralyzed. And they want the insurance is like, yeah, but let him try physical therapy first before we approve this surgery. So he's gotta go through physical therapy before. So they're hoping that they can prove.
No, you don't.
That's what his insurance said.
Right, but you can also just go beyond that. Yeah, his doctor was pushing what? Physical therapy?
No, his doctor was pushing to get him in surgery. Like, he wanted him in surgery this month.
Yeah,
and
you can get around that pretty quickly.
His insurance denied it and said that he had to go through physical therapy first.
You can get around that.
Well, according to him, his doctor, I mean, I'll say this.
No, he has to go to the right person.
The Christiana doctors are pretty good to him, and
right.
They're saying they've been dealing with him for the last since late October, so about the past month they've been trying to get his insurance to approve it, and they won't approve it. They said the only way they'll approve it is he goes through physical therapy first. So he's pissed.
Yeah. Well,
just like my wife, so she called up to UPenn, and UPenn doesn't take the Delaware version of our insurance, but they take the Pennsylvania version.
yeah.
Same insurance company, just different versions. So they'll take Pennsylvania, but not ours. So
There's a big difference.
She was trying. Well, I mean, it's the same company.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh. Well, she contacted her doctor, and her doctor's working to try to get her approved up there, or send her to University of Maryland, because the doctors here in Delaware said they prefer her to go to a bigger hospital where she can get better care.
You'd be better off with UMD.
Oh, UMD over UPenn?
Well,
Even
no,
though
I mean,
UPenn is like an ENT hospital?
if you can get into UPenn in a reasonable amount of time, then I would say UPenn. But if they're gonna turn her away or delay the process. I mean, UMD is like is it as great? No, but like it's still good. It's still good. Like they'll get the job done and they'll do it right.
Yeah. Well, I think she's now that she knows where UMD is at. She's kind of.
But you're constantly dealing with like pushing people around and stuff, and it's interesting because like they can't afford to do that. So I'm surprised. Well, I mean, Christianacare is doing very well right now, so they can be a little bit more selective. But like UPenn's doing fine and UMD's doing fine. So, I mean, yeah, they can be selective.
Well, I told my wife because I looked it up when I was talking to my dad, and I didn't realize University of Maryland was right in Baltimore.
Yeah, they got a campus right there.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, and then as soon as my dad said Baltimore, I was like, "Is it?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, sure, shit. Wait a minute." That's the parking garage we parked in when we went to the Ghost concert. So that's
just about anything Maryland is going to be UMD. There's only like I think like one, maybe two other hospital systems that are like of decent size in Maryland, but
John Hopkins is in.
Yep. Yeah, but that's a part of like I think Johns Hopkins now is a part of like Albert Einstein and Jefferson, which is like New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
I just remember John, like if it's a bad case, like an accident or anything, they fly them to John Hopkins.
Yeah,
that's how I know that much.
Yeah, and that's all part of Jefferson Healthcare, I believe. But well, it's funny because my wife was saying, she's like, "Oh yeah, we had a high profile person come in here, and like they refused to, like they just booked them in on top of someone else that I already had, and like they didn't want to do the process the way that it was supposed to be done, and they were complaining because like their husband donated like $20 million to the hospital, so they should be able to be seen like as soon as possible." And she's like, "And I don't think that that's fair." And it's like, well, guess what? Welcome to the world of like private healthcare. Like if you donate $20 million to a hospital, you have every right to show up and expect to be seen sight unseen. And everyone else is going to make accommodations for you.
Because it's not charity,
like, well,
it's a
it's like, I don't get it. And I was like, all right, well, I was like, think of it this way. Like if you run like a private company and someone comes up to you and it's just like, I just want to give you $20 million. Are you going to turn that down? No, you're not. You're not going to turn down 20 mil.
I would if there'd be like those stipulations.
But if that person walks in and
like, no.
like wants to be put at the front of the line, you're going to tell that person no? And she's like, well, yeah. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. No, you pay $20 million to get like the best aid possible. Think about it if it were like a free healthcare system.
Must be nice to have a cab.
Well, free healthcare system. Yeah, I told you, man, it's cold. Like universal healthcare and stuff. Like the hospitals don't rely on private donations, so that person's going to be standing in line in the queue wherever they show up. But in this world, it doesn't happen because everything's private. So you're damn straight they're going to get an appointment sooner and like bump the line. because $20 million is them keeping their payables afloat for another month. So you help them out significantly, and they're going to scratch your back too. Now, if you're going to New York, where they have some public hospitals, and tried to pull the same thing, they'd be like, yeah, okay, lady, get to the back of the line. And she's like, well, that's not right. And it's like, well, that's what the healthcare system is in the United States. What do you expect? And I was like, put it this way. Say I had a super high paying job and I wanted to go get something, and I had donated $20 million to the hospital. I would expect the exact same thing. And she's like, well, I guess.
In turn, you should do everything to accommodate that person that just got freaking pushed out.
True,
That's
to the
how
best
you
of
make
your
up for
ability.
that. Yeah.
Well, to the best of your ability.
It's like, oh, John, we have to reschedule an appointment. We'll schedule you for this, but if anything opens up before then, we'll give you a call.
Well, that's how it works.
Well, my wife does when she gets scheduled for a doctor, like this doctor, she's the ENT she's seeing now. She read up the reviews of they're not good at all. And you could tell she's got an attitude, and if you get on her bad side, she's probably a bitch. But she's been nothing but nice to us, and especially my wife. And really, and so as soon as when she was on the phone with me after her surgery, she was like, oh, we found a tumor, yada yada. It's not cancerous, but it's a tumor. But when she read my wife immediately, my wife she could tell my wife was bothered by the word tumor, because it goes hand in hand with cancer. And as soon as she's like, I think it's called a myxoid tumor, I think that's what she said it was. She said that, and then she didn't refer to it as a tumor at all for the rest of it. She was just referring to it as a mass, and she saw that made my wife feel more comfortable. So I that little shit like that's what I pick up on. And like I said, she's been nothing but nice, and she has fast tracked everything. My wife wasn't supposed to be seen by ENT until January. She got her in a week after the doctor had seen her, and within 2 weeks had her in surgery. And now she's she told my wife, she's like, I've been pretty good about getting everything going as quick as possible. She said, so let me just see what I can get done, and then hopefully it's sooner than later. But yeah, this thing's it explains my wife's been having a lot of pain in her mouth, and this thing has grown, is putting a bunch of pressure on the bone that separates at the top of the mouth, and so that explains where the mouth pains come from. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me for the day. If you guys did enjoy the stream, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Sim live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. We will be back tomorrow with either some ATS or Construction Sim, depends on who's here and what everybody wants to play. But If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. And as always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.